We're recording. Let me start admitting. Oh, admit all. There's an admit all button. That's quite helpful, isn't it? Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. You're Arena.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Pippa. Who else have we
Nice
got?
to meet you too.
Alexandra,
Hi.
Julia, Elena, and I think that one I can't pronounce. Hola.
Morning.
Morning, everyone. Welcome. How exciting. Just wait for some other people to come on. Amazing. You there with the short hair, what's your name?
Sorry, hi. My name is Julia, though it says of my son, so
Gotcha. Thank you very much. Just wondering, because I can't pronounce that. Can't read that, unfortunately. Lovely. Nice to meet you all. We've still got a few more people coming in the room, so I'll just wait for them to arrive. Is Maria going to be joining us on this call? Do you know? Anyone?
I think she should.
She should, yeah. Excellent. Good stuff. She has led the charge on this one, hasn't she? Well, really nice to meet all of you. I'm really excited to talk to you about British accent work and do some work with you today on your British accents. My name is Pippa, just because I don't think I've met any of you before through any other workshops, have I? No, amazing. Well, really good to meet you. Like I said, my name is Pippa. I'm based here in the UK. I'll try and talk and add people at the same time if my little brain can manage that. And yeah, I'm an actor here in the UK, and I've got a particular interest in accent work and dialect work, and yeah, how we can change our accents and our voices and learn to sound like somebody else. I'm an actress. That's what I do. I love it. So yeah, I've started working with a lovely lady called Lilo, and that's how I met Maria, through a workshop that she did, well, a course that she did with Lilo. And so yeah, here we are. Here we've all come together to learn about sounding more British. The way that this is going to go, just to fill you in, we're going to do a bit of a warm up together. We're going to do some practical work together today. Everything is going to be practical, okay? I'm going to do some individual work with you, but we're also going to do some group work, and some call and response stuff. And I will put everything in the chat. So hopefully you can see the chat. I'll just put everything in there quite clearly. And if you want a copy of everything that we're doing, I'll email it to Maria, and then maybe she can hand it out to you if you just want like a copy of all the stuff. I still can't see her just yet. Has anyone got any questions before we begin, actually? Hi, Carol.
Hello, hello.
Hello, welcome. I'm Pippa. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. Good morning.
Welcome. Yeah, anyone got any questions about anything to begin with? No?
I actually have some note. Hi, Pippa.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you,
Actually,
Olga.
Maria will not be present, unfortunately, during the training because she has a meeting,
Okay.
like an expected meeting. So, like, we will start just with our group. Yeah. But I see that there are like still few people to join. Maybe we
Okay.
can give them like 1-2 minutes.
Absolutely, we can do that. While we wait for the other people, then what I'll do is just copy and paste the exercises we're about to do into the chat. And one thing I'd say, guys, is like we're going to look a little bit silly together today, okay? This is a safe space. I am recording it, but it's still a safe space. And this won't go anywhere. What I'll probably do after this session is upload it to YouTube privately so that you can actually watch this back if you want to, or just come and do the warm up whenever you want to, just so you're able to yeah, keep this work with you and pepper it in throughout your lives moving forward to help you sound more British. So what I've done is we're going to do a warm up. I've then made some tongue twisters for us all. Some of them you'll know, some of them you might not have ever heard of before. So we're going to do some tongue twisters. And then we're going to do some little phrases that I've made that are all to do with the workplace. But if you do have any phrases at all, I'm just going to plant this seed now. If you have any phrases that you try and say at work quite often, or even in your personal life, that you want to sound more British, then you can also bring those to me at the end. So if you think of anything throughout the course of this workshop, jot it down. And when we get to the end, I'll save a little bit of time just so I can answer any questions about any words that you're struggling to pronounce or articulate, and give you some little pointers there as well. Does that make sense? Sound good? Amazing. Oh, we got a little thumbs up in a bubble. Oh, I don't know how to turn those off, but they're kind of cute, aren't they? We'll leave them. So brilliant. We are going to start with some shoulder rolls then. We might stand up a little bit later on, but for now. Oh, let me keep adding these people in. Wonderful. I want you to be sat on your chair, nice and present. Okay, I don't want anyone slouched back on their chair looking like a floppy puppet. We want to be active. We want our hips on the chair, nice and strong, and we want our legs kind of a bit wider than usual, maybe, just so we feel really good and strong in our bodies. And we're just going to do some simple shoulder rolls. Breathing in as we lift our shoulders to our ears, and breathing out as we let those shoulder blades down our back pull really nicely. Who's just joined us? Elena, hello, my love. We're just doing a warm-up. We've only just started, so just join in, throw yourself in. We're just going to be sitting nice and presently and doing some shoulder rolls. So let's just sync up our breath to the movement first of all. Breathing in, shoulders to the ears, and down. All through the mouth. Let's really, really utilize all that space we have in our chest, guys. Again. Oh, I breathed in through my nose there. Right out through the mouth. We'll try again. Breathing in and out. We've got Yulia again. Good amount of us. Excellent. And now letting go of the breath, let's just get some shoulder rolls going a little bit quicker now. Wake up those shoulders. We spend a lot of time slouched at desks, don't we, on Zoom and the like. And maybe have a little different kind of wiggle now. Free up the chest. Let's get loosey-goosey. If you want to add some arms in, feel free. Excellent, guys. Well done, well done, well done. And now we're just going to, again, match our breath to the movement. We're just going to pull our shoulders straight to our ears on a nice inhale. And on the exhale, let's shoot that out and drop the shoulders sharply. Yeah, good. One more time. I lied. One more time. Good. Thanks, guys. Now we're going to do something called, I call it the Tony Robbins. Does anyone know who Tony Robbins is? Anybody? Yeah, my man. I love him. Right. So we're going to do something that he does, which is very simply, we're going to lift our arms right to the sky. Hands sprayed for me. Let's keep them really active. Let those shoulders rise. Let those rib cages open. And then we're going to take a breathe in. And on an exhale, we're going to pull down like we're pulling down a weight. Like this, and we're going to make fists. I don't know if any of you have seen him do this before, but it's a bit of a thing he does before he goes on stage to hype himself up. Again, breathing in and shh. Good, guys, on a short, sharp shh. And we'll do that again in your own time. Speeding up a little bit. Shh. Follow my lead. Shh. Good. Shh. And a bit quicker. Shh. Shh. Feel the burn. Shh. Good, keep going. One more, two more, one more, and let it go. Well done, guys. Let your breath return to normal and just have a little rest, a little chill, and just notice and check in with your body. What you feel is slightly different now. You might feel a bit of heat. I feel a bit out of breath. I'm going a bit red. Whew, lovely. Just let your shoulders hang heavy. Excellent, guys. Well done. Now we're just going to give our little necks a little stretch. Okay, so just dropping your right ear to your right shoulder, imagine almost like there's a little pixie sat on the opposite shoulder, just gently weighing that down. And as you breathe naturally here, just breathe however feels good for you. I just want you to imagine that you're sending that inhalation into that neck space that you're currently stretching. And on the exhale, you're letting that release into it a little bit more, that stretch be released more on the exhale. So just take your time. We'll just take a moment to have a quiet rest. Good, making sure that your posture's nice and tall still. We're not slouched back on those chairs. I see a couple of you. Make sure that your hips are nice and square on that chair and that your posture's still tall. We're just letting that neck stretch to one side. Good, and imagine your head is like a balloon and your spine is a nice ribbon. We're going to imagine that balloon is filled with helium and it's just going to float up to the center. And before we move to the next side, just acknowledge, does your neck feel different on one side more than the other? Just paying attention to these little changes, okay? Good. Up and over like a lovely little floaty balloon to the other side. I use lots of weird, silly analogies, guys. So if I say anything that doesn't make sense in your brain, just tell me and I'll try and find another clever way to explain it if I can. Or another little silly analogy. Good. Remember to send that breath into that neck space. Letting your breath do whatever it wants to do on this lovely Saturday morning. Excellent. Let that head float to the sky again, nice and central, nice and neutral. Excellent. So the word neutral is something I am going to say a little bit in this session, and you'll see in the rest of the warm-ups that we're doing a bit of work. So our Tony Robbins, yeah, that was a bit of work, quite active, followed by a bit of release, okay? And the reason I like to do that in my sessions is just to kind of switch on that part of your brain that helps you see that sometimes you don't need full effort from every single part of your body to achieve a result. And when we're doing our voice and accent work, we've got our lips, our teeth, our tongue, our jaw, and our breath all working together to make a sound. Okay, that's where it all begins when we start speaking. Whatever language we're in, we use our apparatus in our face and our breath to make that sound. Okay, so doing all of this stuff that we're about to do and that we've just done is just to help wake up your awareness of what it is you've got to play with in this session. Okay, does that make sense? Excellent. Well done, guys. I can see that you're all open-minded and happy to do the Tony Robbins. So we're going to look even more silly now. So we've done the next stretch. Now we're going to do something called pucker and smiling. Quite simply, smiling is smiling. Should we all just do a big, nice smile with the teeth? Yeah. Let's get those cheekbones activated. Oh, beautiful. And now what we're going to do is pucker. So what I want you to do is this with your teeth, with your lips, like a little fish or I don't know, something that puckers, like you're trying to get your face through a keyhole, yeah? And let's actually get our eyebrows and everything involved in that, our whole faces. So puckering, good, and then smiling. And let those eyes lighten up as well. Excellent, guys, lovely. And we're just going to repeat that, like a little workout at the gym, but for our face. So let's have a go. Pucker, smile, pucker. Yeah, get those eyebrows lifted on the smile. Smile, yeah. Excellent, and pucker. Huh. Yeah, crazy eyes. I love the crazy eyes. Love it. Pucker, smile. And in your own time, let's speed it up a little bit. And remember to breathe if you've forgotten to breathe. That always happens. Excellent. Good. And now let's pause there. Let's have a little breath and a little shake off. Excellent. And now let's try and do it without the eyebrows. Let's really try and isolate just those lips and the lip teeth action we've got going on here. So let's keep everything else neutral. And let's see if we can just activate the lips. Pucker, smile. Yeah, beautiful work. Level 3 on this one, I'm going to give you an extra challenge, and that is the sucker. Okay, this is a new thing I've discovered the other week. So we've got pucker, where we bring our lips together like a kiss, but then also a bit like a octopus's tentacle. I want you to sucker your lips. So rather than pursing them like a kiss like this, can we sucker them like this? You see what I'm doing? Yeah, great job, guys. And then come to smile and back to sucker. Then pucker, sucker, smile. Do you see what we're doing here? It's a bit weird and wonderful, but we love it. We're waking up our lips and learning how they operate and how we can use them moving forward. So let's try again. In your own time, follow my lead. Pucker, sucker, smile, sucker. Yeah. Remember to breathe. Let it go. Well done, everyone. That was fabulous. Good commitment. So wonderful. Now we're going to do a little bit of jaw release. Okay, so using this kind of meaty part of your hand, I just want you to bring your arms and your hands up to your temples. And you'll notice, can you see my shoulders are heavy still? Good. Most of you are doing, yeah, lovely. We don't want this business, okay? We want to keep everything loosey-goosey, as I say. And we're just going to imagine that our skin, sounds awful, but our muscles in our skin are melting away. And we're just going to use that meaty part of our hand and guide down in between our jawline and let our jaws melt a little bit. I want you to imagine everything's really heavy and like maybe you've just been to the dentist and you've got that numbing stuff in your mouth, and we're just going to massage the temples and do that again. Use the exhale just to encourage that jaw to hang open at the end. Yeah, that bone is in a lovely hammock and we want that hammock to carry that weight of that jaw. Good. How are you looking? Yeah, and again, give a little massage, release nice and gently. Oh, yeah. And just hang there for a minute. See if you can let that jaw hang open. Yeah, it might feel a bit foreign for you if you've not really done it before. And just see if you can let that tongue hang heavy, jaw hang heavy for me, okay? Try again. Go on, guys. Yeah. Yeah, nice and heavy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like a dog with his head out of the window. Okay, okay. Well done. Lovely, guys. So we've done some work and some release. Next step, we're going to do some tongue activation, okay? So we're going to do something called tongue circles. Very straightforward. All I want you to do is start with the tongue in front of the teeth. And we're just going to do a little circle behind our lips with the tip of our tongue. Yep, you're all off and doing it. Amazing. So what I want you to do, and this is going to feel like a workout, guys. You're going to probably feel a burn, but that's what we're here for on a Saturday morning, okay? I want you to remember to breathe. It's really easy to stop breathing. And I want you to keep adjusting yourself. Make sure that you're not getting tense and carried away with this, all right? It's really easily done because this is hard work. Your tongue is a massive muscle and we use it all the time without realizing how tense it is. So we're going to do 6 tongue circles one way, then we're going to repeat straight away 6 in the other direction, then count down 5 in one direction, 5 in the other, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, and then 6 reps of 1. Okay, does this make sense? Stick with it. If you need to take a brief moment, that's fine, but in your own time, take it away. And remember, you're only cheating yourself if you cut corners and miss some reps, all right? So make sure you get them all in. Let's go. I'm doing it with you. And breathe. Good. Oh, keep going. Feel the burn. Good. I'm on my 3s, now my 2s. Keep going. Remember to breathe. Well done, guys. Keep going if you haven't finished. Yeah, you might feel a bit of an ache at the back of your neck, but that's okay. We're going to do a little neck massage now. Woohoo! So get your fingertips, guys. Give yourself a nice massage. Again, keep those shoulders loose. Nice and gently, nothing too hard. You know your body's, well, you know yourself, so do what feels right for you. But we're just saying thank you to those muscles for doing some work. And it's interesting, isn't it? Did you all feel a bit of a burn at the back of the neck, actually? You might not have done. Yeah, it's interesting. Like our tongue was doing the work there, and that's down our throat here, but our neck was getting involved. It's interesting, isn't it? Like it all works together holistically. Marvelous. Really, really good. And do you know what? I'm actually going to add another exercise because it's quite fun and it's really really, really useful, actually. We were going to do a tongue stretch, which we will do, but we're going to do a different exercise first because I want to get some sound involved as well. So we're going to do something called the tongue hook. I want you to imagine there is a hook in the end of your tongue. Ouch. It's okay. Stay with me. It's not real. And I want you to imagine there's a piece of string attached to that hook, okay? And what we're going to do is try and pull our tongue out and stretch our tongue out as much as possible. And I want you to use your breath on this as well. So follow my lead. We're going to imagine there's that hook in the tongue. And I'm going to pull it out like this. Follow my lead. Let's imagine we got that string. Good, guys. And I want you to keep pulling that string. And let's get those crazy eyes back as well. Yeah. Excellent. And then we're going to bring it up high. Let's hold it up. Yeah, good, guys. Okay. Get those arms involved for me. Go on, live on the edge. Yeah, good work. And now I want you to introduce some sound as well, okay? So follow my lead. We're going to just see what comes out as we do this. Good. Crazy eyes, guys. Yeah. Up high again. Last one. Good. Let that go. Well done, guys. I know this is super silly, but there is method behind the madness, I assure you. We're just waking up that tongue, stretching it out, and also introducing a bit more of a play with sound, right? Often we never want to sound stupid, do we? Like in a meeting or with our family, like we never want to sound like you don't know what you're doing. But actually being creative with our voices and our sounds and the sounds we make can be very freeing, and it just helps us loosen up a little bit before we start doing tongue twisters and having more of a play with what we can do with our voices, okay? Well done. Now we are going to do another little tongue stretch. I want you to imagine now, getting you to imagine lots today, aren't I? Imagine on the back of your tongue, right at the back, towards the back of your throat, there's a beautiful portrait on your tongue. It could be of anything. It could be a landscape. It could be a portrait of a person, whatever you want. And you want to show that off to the world, okay? And so what I want you to imagine to do or think of doing is letting the tip of your tongue, this is my tongue, this is my teeth, bottom teeth, rest behind the bottom teeth, and we're going to reach over and let that tongue stretch forward. I'll just demonstrate like so. And I'm going to push 3 times to show off that beautiful picture. And then I'm going to release. And it's really important that you remember the release, guys. Working and releasing are very, very important. We've got to find the balance, okay? So if you need to do this with your hand to help, go for it. But let's just have a go together. Stretch out that tongue and show off that portrait in your own time. And let that jaw come down as well if it needs to, okay? Good. Really good. And remember to breathe. One more time. And let that go. Well done. Have a little shake. Oh, smashing, smashing, smashing. Well done, guys. So now we're just going to bring in a little bit more sound and pitch variation before we move on to the tongue twist. Well, actually, the consonant work that we're going to do. But for now, I just want you to imagine, well, does anyone know what sirening is actually? It's not a trick question, no. Okay, brilliant. So sirening is just a term we use in singing and also just voice work to wake up our vocal folds. And it's just a really simple way to make sure that everything's in the correct placement for optimum pitch movement, essentially. So like the word sing, I'll just put it in the chat. You know, there's a nice NG sound at the end of that word, yeah? Sing. If everyone just wants to say sing, sing. You can probably feel the back of your tongue. Now we've woken up our mouths a little bit and we're a bit more aware of what's going on in our mouths. As you say sing, you can probably feel the back of your tongue touching the top of the roof a little bit, or lifting at least, yeah? You can all feel that? Interesting, fascinating stuff, isn't it? So what we want to do is get to that NG sound and shape, and then just stay there and just play around with the pitch. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm just going to demonstrate, but I'm just going to simply say the word sing and then carry on that NG sound like so. Sing. Can you hear that? Can you hear how I'm just bobbing up gently up and down, changing my pitch? I just want you to try that and play around with it. If you really struggle with that, you can just hum, but I do want you to try the pitch variation on the siren first of all, okay? So let's just do that in our own time. We won't do it for very long. Sing. Trying to keep that tongue high. Sing. And you can see I'm not really doing much with my face. It doesn't really require anything else there. It's just the vocal folds moving in pitch variation and that tongue keeping lifted, okay? Keep going, try again. Sing. Remember to breathe when you need to. Sing. Beautiful work, guys. Thank you so, so much for doing that. You're all amazing, because I know doing these things it can be very silly, but you all just stuck with it and went for it, and I'm super proud of you all already. Yes, team. So now we're going to do some consonant wake-ups, okay? So I've put it in the chat. I'll just explain it. It's pretty straightforward, but we're just going to work through different consonant sounds, okay? We've got 5 vowel sounds we're going to pop in there, because there are 5 vowels, isn't there? A, E, I, O, U. And we're just going to simply pop a different consonant at the end of each of those vowel sounds. And I've written out the first one for you. We're going to start on B. Quite simply, oh, it's copied all of them again. Forgive me. Never mind. You can see the example there. B. Bab, beb, bib, bob, bub. That's all we're going to do. And we're just going to work through all the consonants. And I have written it out for you there. I want you to try and remember as you're doing this to make sure that the consonant after the vowel sound, so the last consonant of each word that we're doing, is just as strong as the first one, okay? I want you to almost overwork for me in this exercise, just because, again, I want you to really wake up what you can do and see what different levels you can use in your consonants and in your voice work, okay? So follow my lead. We're just going to I'll do them one at a time. So I'm going to go bab, and then you're going to go bab. I'm going to go beb, beb. We'll do a call and response. Does that make sense? Excellent. I do say, does that make sense a lot, but it's just because I do want to check in. So forgive me if it sounds a bit like repetitive. I just want to check in, and please do speak up if you don't understand something. Okay. Smashing. Let's do it. Bab. Beb. Good. Bib. Bob. Bub. Good. That was a voiced consonant. Now we're going to do the unvoiced version, okay, which is the P. So nice and quiet. Let's kind of think of this as being very precise but small. Pap. Pep. Hip. Hop. Hop. Excellent, guys. Well done. And now we'll go back to voice, trying something else. The D. Da, 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 da. Dad. Dead. Did. Dod. Dud. Good. Tat. Tet. Tit. Tot. Tut. Good. Well done, guys. We're about halfway. Now I'm going to give you something else to think about. You're welcome. So what I want you to really start to pay attention to now, I know it's difficult because you're reading and watching me and listening to me at the same time. I want you to pay attention to what I'm doing with my lips and things, okay? When we get to the tot, I'm really rounding my lips, yeah? Tut. I'm dropping my jaw a little bit. Start to see if there's a little bit of repetition that you're noticing with the vowel shapes amidst the consonants. Does that make sense, what I'm asking of you there? So, and see if you can start to replicate that and copy that. Just again, to start to get that British accent down, we can practice it more and more in our own accent, but that's only going to reinforce habits we've already got down. We want to change that, okay? We're starting to change that in this workshop. So again, let's really concentrate. Try and copy what I'm doing with my jaw and my lips, and let's see how we go. We're on the G sound now, okay? Let's start. Gag. Geg. Gig. Gog. Good. Gug. Excellent, guys. Well done. Another voiceless version of G, which is a K. Cack. Keck. Kick. Cock. Cuck. Yeah, lovely. Now we're going to do V, a bit random this one. Let's try it. Vav. Good. And really get those V's nice and resonant for me. Vev. Viv. Vov. Vav. Lovely. R. Rar. Rare. Rear. Roar. Rar. That's a bit difficult, that one, but I thought I'd toss it in for fun. Mam. Mem. Mim. Mom. Mum. Last but not least, nan. Nen. Nin. Non. None. Yeah, good work, guys. And what you'll notice as well, especially on that N one, could you see how my tongue was kind of releasing after I was making the N sound? It's quite clear, actually, wasn't it? Nan. I'm lifting and dropping it, working it, but also activating the release when I need it on cue, okay? So that's everything that we've been doing in that warm-up is just to help remind us what we're capable of there. Next thing we're going to do before we come on to our tongue twisters is my favorite exercise ever. It's called the chopping board. I can't coin this. It wasn't my discovery or creation. It was my voice teacher at drama school. She came up with this, and God love that woman. She is amazing. She did tongue hook as well, actually. That's not a Pippa thing. That's a Carol thing. So this is another call and response exercise. And instead of using 5 vowel sounds now, we're just going to use 3. I've just written them down there. We've got R, E, and U. Okay, stick with me here. I know this is a lot of information. You're all doing really, really well. Woohoo! We're gonna get through this. We'll have the fun tongue twisters in no time. So I just want you to notice what I do with my face and my lips and my tongue when I make these sounds. Okay, we got R. Have a little go for me. Yeah, R. Very simple. Tongue is heavy. Jaw is releasing a little bit. R. Yeah, make that sound. Lovely, guys. Then we've got E. Just copy me. Try an E sound. Great. Can you see the difference in your lips and what your face is doing differently there? We've got an R and then a E. The E tends to be a little bit wider and the tongue lifts a little bit, okay? So again, good observation. How interesting. Then we've got an OO. What have we got there? Oh, we just did loads of that with our pucker smiling sucker exercise, didn't we? How fitting. So we've got a lovely OO shape, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to play around with the consonants at the beginning of those vowel sounds, and we're going to imagine we're chopping up some vegetables on a chopping board as we do it. And I want you to pay attention to my lip shape to see what vowel sound it is that I am making. You'll be able to hear it, but just in case you can't hear it, you should be able to tell by what it is that I'm doing with my lips. So I'll give you an example. I'll do what we've done, what I've written down here in the example. First of all, we've got ba 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 ba. Yeah, good. B b b b. Good. And then we've got boo 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 boo. Okay, and that's the rhythm we're going to kind of be doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the kind of beat we're going to be going with. We're going to keep it quite slow to begin with. And you'll notice I did do a little bit of an action with my hand there, like my hand is a knife. I do want you to sit up straight, get that body involved, and perhaps imagine that you are chopping on a chopping board. I want you to imagine you're flinging out these consonant sounds and these sounds that we're making, okay? We'll keep it slow. We'll do the same one again, but just follow my lead. We're going to go ba 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 ba. B b b b. Yeah, good guys. Boo 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 boo. Yeah, good. And these gestures can just help ourselves get out of our head a little bit with it. And so I know it's written down, but don't worry, just copy and follow my lead. And we're just going to have some fun with this. We'll keep the vowel sounds in those orders for that order for now. But just let's have a go. We've done B, let's do P now. Good. P, 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 P. Excellent. Have a little shake off. Don't stress too much. This is just a bit of fun. Da, 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 da. D, 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 D. Might want to be drumming actually. Do, 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 do. Yeah, feel the rhythm, guys. Let's do this. Very quiet, that one. Very good. Ga, 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 ga. Gi, 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 gi. Goo, 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 goo. Good job, guys. I'm not doing these too slowly, and you're all keeping right on top of it. Fabulous work. Oh, yay. Great, V, and let's really get that resonance on the V. Hold that V sound before we release, okay? Va, 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 va. Yeah, V, 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 V. Voo, 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 voo. Lovely. Ah, whew, tricky one, this one. Ra, 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 ra. Re, 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 re. Like a little cat. Roo, 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 roo. Or a dog. Good. Let's pick up the pace for the final couple because they're quite easy. Ma, 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 ma. Me, 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 me. Moo, 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 moo. Yeah, and now we've got an L. La, 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 la. Li, 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 li. Lu, 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 lu. Woohoo! Well done, guys. Chopping board over and done with. That's a really good fun thing to practice. You can do it in like this is like a good warm-up thing that I do sometimes. It's a good little icebreaker as well in like any workshops you do at work, or if you need to just like have a bit of fun and wake up your bodies and your minds a little bit. And actually pretending like you're using a chopping board or something can make it really, really fun if you're all stood up and everything as well. So do use that every so often if you need to, wake up your voice and your brains a little bit in the morning. It's a really fun little exercise. Good. Now let's get on to the meaty stuff. I've got some tongue twisters for you. We're going to do these as a group. So I'm going to say the first one. Then we're going to respond individually, as a group on mute. And then what we'll do is we'll go around individually and you can all pick one and we can just quickly work on it together and I can give you some one-to-one feedback. And then we'll come on to the sentences that I've written as well. I'll put those in the chat now as well, just so you can see them. And there we go. So that's what I've written. And again, don't forget, if you have got any phrases that you want to say yourself or learn to say a little bit clearer, do jot them down and we can look at them in the end. Okay, everyone feeling good? Warmed up, looked a bit silly. Oh, fireworks again, guys. Fireworks. Magic, let's do it. So first tongue twister. Red lorry, yellow lorry. That's it. Say it in your own time. Excellent. And this is a tongue twister, guys. We are trying to over articulate, if anything, at this point. I don't want to see this. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Follow my lead. Try again. Yeah, great. Let's move on to the next one. The opportunity was seized by a mean team. Good, well done. Take your time. The opportunity was seized by a mean team. Good. Next one. When we get the ones as well where there's lots of the same consonant, you can see that each of these words begin with N, right? N, nine, nice, night, nurses, blah, blah, blah. It's really easy to try and speed up because it's a tongue twister, and that's what you do with tongue twisters, isn't it? You try and do it as fast as you can. For now, guys, keep it slow. It's about specificity and precision before we run, okay? We can't run before we walk. We've got to walk first, so let's keep it slow. Nine, nice, night, nurses, nursing, nicely. Oh, ding. Lovely. Let's try it one more time. Nine nice night nurses nursing nicely. Beautiful. Good, guys. Well done. Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist? Lovely jubbly. One more time. Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist? Good. Very good. 4 friends fought for the very valuable vase. Four friends fought for the very valuable vase. Good work, guys. Stick with it. You're probably getting a bit tired. You've probably never worked your faces as much as this in your whole life. Keep sticking with the effort levels and that energy, keeping up there with that precision for me. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. The one we all know and love. Good. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Very good. The report verified what Rupert thought. The report verified what Rupert thought. Amazing. Well done, everyone. Let's have a little shake off again. Have a little chill. Maybe do a little bit of jaw release again. A little bit of massage. Let that breath return to normal. We're going to go around individually now and take a look at these tongue twisters, okay? There is no pressure. If you don't want to do it, it's absolutely fine, but I will encourage you to stretch yourself and speak up for me and try a tongue twister. You get to pick which one you want to do. Maybe pick the one that is most challenging for you, and then I can just coach you through it and we can just check in if there's anything that we can make sound a bit more British and activate a bit more, more strong for the sake of the exercise. So I don't know if you can know how to put your hands up on Zoom. You can either do that or just unmute yourself. Or give me a wave and I'll pin you and we'll go through individually. Who'd like to go first?
I will go.
Yeah, awesome. Where are you? Let me find you first.
Yeah, hi again.
I can't see you.
The only,
Hang on a minute. I
I
want to
believe
pin you
the
so
only
everyone's
guy
clear.
here.
There you are. You
There.
weren't showing up. Add pin. There you go. Hey, buddy, what do you want to do?
I would take 4 friends. This one
Okay.
was kind of challenging for me.
All right, take it slow. Let's see where you're at.
So, 4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Lovely. Well done. Well done. Can you just say vase for me?
Vase.
Vase. So vase.
Vase.
Vase. Can you think more when you're saying, I'm just going to stick on the word vase for now. When you're saying it, can you think a little bit more up and over for me? Like you're sending the sound like over a rainbow out of your mouth. So rather than it just be again.
Vase.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Lovely. Vase.
Vase.
Yeah. Let's see if we can increase that pitch range a little bit more. Vase.
Vase.
Yeah. Okay. Vase.
Vase.
Okay. Excellent. Now, what I want you to imagine you're doing for me is keeping that tongue a little bit lower for me. So it's not vase, it's vase. I'm making a bit more space in the mouth.
So the tongue should be lower, right?
Yeah.
Vase.
Yeah. Good. Well done. So although I want you to think up and over with where you're sending the sound, I still want your tongue lower. Vase.
Vase. Vase.
Yeah, good. Well done. Lovely. Bear that in mind. Just say the whole tongue twister again for me, and let's just see if we can keep thinking up and over in terms of our vocal energy.
4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Yeah, okay, lovely. Well done. Really good on vase. Much stronger and clearer in a British accent there. Lovely. Is there any bits in particular that you're struggling with on that? What did you find hard? Why did you pick that one?
For me, I don't know honestly why, but for me it was kind of challenging the transition between the and very. I don't know why, but for some reason these 4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? So yeah, when we make the TH sound, our tongue lifts and it happens behind our teeth. But when we need to release that quick enough to get onto the V sound straight after. So let's kind of do that chopping board exercise again. But I want you to do it with the TH sound first of all. So follow my lead. The.
The.
Yeah, good. And can you make it a little bit softer and a little bit less, more tappy with the tongue moving rather than grippy? So the softer.
The.
Yeah, good. It's a little bit more smooth. Could you feel the difference between the? Yeah, excellent. So let's beautiful. One more time. The. Let's try on the.
The.
Yeah, really good. The again.
The.
Yeah, good. Keep precise. Don't speed and run off too much. The. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The.
Better, much more precise. Well done. And now let's go for V. Ve.
Va.
And now notice I'm actually stealing the vowel sound following it. Ve. I'm not going ve.
Va.
Good. Can you think wider for me and let those? Yeah, thank you. That's the vowel sound I'm after. Ve.
Va.
Good. The. Ve. The very.
The very.
Oh, nearly. Well done. Lovely. Let's just try it a little bit slower. For the very.
For the very.
Excellent. For the very.
For the very.
Excellent. I can see already, I think you've got a habit to run off and try and think you got it before you've quite got it nailed. And it's that's obviously going to happen. This is new. And you've spoken your whole life. So of course you can do it. It's just practice and specificity. Yeah. So just slow it down again. Let's go. For the very.
For the very.
Yeah. Lovely. For the very.
For the very.
Yeah. Is it feeling a bit easier and a bit more like what you're doing now? Yeah. It's so interesting. Like I say, you've used your voice your whole life, but actually being aware of what you're doing and where you're placing what, when, and how.
Just I feel like the actual work with mouth. Like I'm used to speaking without actually moving my mouth most of the time. And when you actually do it, it gets easy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like reps at the gym, hey? Like it just takes a bit of practice, like practicing anything, learning to cook, learning to sew, learning to read and write. It's exactly the same thing. So really, really good. Let's switch on. I want you to one more time, the whole tongue twister, but I want you to really switch on your British accent for me now. I want you to think, okay, if I were British, how would I say this as myself? 4 friends fought for the very valuable vase. That's probably how I would say it. How would you say it? Just say it very naturally for me.
So much pressure.
Yeah.
4 friends fought for the very valuable vase.
Yeah, really, really good. Well done. Really, really nice. One more thing I just want to give you is just on, I think it's some of these arts, friends, friends, valuable, friends. I think you've got a habit to kind of pull back. Oh, thumbs up again. Well done. You've done really well, Quirrell. yeah, have it on some of the sounds, especially on friends. You're kind of sending it back
Friends,
to the back of your,
friends.
yeah. But again, I want you to, this is a general note for all of you guys with your British accents. We kind of, the way I often talk about it is like we're tripping, you know, when you trip up on a curb, like you catch your foot and you're a bit like, whoop. It's that kind of like falling forwards kind of energy. And often in different, you know, European or worldwide accents and languages, we kind of pull things back here on the throat a little bit and it comes back here. But actually on the word friends, all of the consonants at the end are at the front of the mouth, the N, the D and the S. So actually the word itself is helping you bring the voice forward, but you're pulling back on the voice a little bit. So can you just say friends and imagine that the friends is falling forward and ending out of the mouth? Friends.
Friends.
Again?
Friends.
One more time. Yeah, better.
Friends.
I just want you to have a little bit of an awareness of that crew roll moving forward and just, okay, where's the consonants drawing the attention and energy? And should I maybe try playing with sending it there?
That's different.
Pulling
Yeah.
back?
Friends.
Yeah, just to mix it up. Yeah, friends.
Friends.
Yeah. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Lovely. I'll leave it there. I could talk to you all day and carry on with that one tongue twister, but we'll have to move on. Any questions, Carol?
No. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. You're welcome. Who would like to go next?
Let me be there.
Okay.
I'll do that. Ola, was that you?
Yeah.
Who I can see. Awesome. What would you like to do?
I would like to try which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist.
Yeah, lovely. Really good so far. Lovely. Let's just look at wrist first of all. Interesting last words on both of you there. Wrist. You're doing a really lovely r sound, but actually it's detracting a little bit from the word. Actually, just a note, guys, I normally would kind of ask for a little bit more muscularity from the tongue twisters in these little one-to-one moments we're having now, but because we don't have long, and I want you to get as much Britishisms out of this workshop as possible, I am going to probably just pull back on that a little bit and just try and make it sound a bit more natural from the off, okay? Just to say. So yeah, wrist. You're giving me an amazing R.
Wrist.
Love it. Oh, it's
Wrist.
beautiful. But again, we can soften it up a little bit. Wrist. Can we make it more of a release, a throw? Wrist.
Wrist.
Good.
Wrist.
One more time.
Wrist.
Yeah, much better. Well done. So let's just say the whole tongue twister again, bearing that in mind, please.
Let me read it back. Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist?
Yeah, good. Well done. It was good on the first one. It kind of crept back in a little bit on that second wrist, but really, really good. Did you see how she auto-corrected there, guys? The first one was which wrist, but actually then you corrected which wrist. Much, much clearer. Well done. I think your rhythm is quite good as well, actually. Just say the whole tongue twister for me one more time.
Okay. Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist?
Amazing. Really, really good. So I am hearing a little bit of an Americanism kind of coming through here. Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist? It's kind of going in that territory a little bit, which is fine. Let's see if we can make it a little bit more British for me. So on watch, can we watch? Make it a bit more ugly and almost like there's an O in there. Watch. Yeah, good. So watch. Rather than watch, I want watch. Like we're making that W sound and then we're releasing it to that sucker shape. Say that again.
I said like water.
Water. Yeah, the uglier version of water. So yeah, not water, water. Like some of us Essex girls like me say. So try again. Let's think There it is. Lovely. Good. Watch. We're still bringing it back again. Watch. You know when someone's like a kid, you're like speaking to like a teenager, and they're like, "What? Yeah, I can see some of you. Everyone do that, even with your mics off. Let's just try that. What? Good, well done. Can you try and get something called a glottal stop in there? So rather than it going wah, can you add a what? Oh, like a oh, like at the start of octopus. What? Close, not quite. Well done. You're doing really, really well. I'm pushing you. I'm really pushing you. This is really complex stuff, but you're doing really, really well. Just say octopus. Great. So did you hear at the beginning, it's called a glottal kind of stop or start. octopus. There's a really kind of clear decision to make that oh sound, yeah? Did you hear that when you said it? Octopus.
Octopus.
Yeah, lovely. What I want is that at the end of what? Oh,
Oh.
better. What?
What.
What?
What.
Close. Well done. Well done. You're doing really, really well. Can you say what and add the T in for me?
What.
Good. What?
What. What.
Good. Can you see in the chat I've written W-O-T?
What. What.
Here we are. Here we are. Fantastic. That's what I want when you say watch.
Watch.
There we are. How delightful. Good. Just say wristwatch.
Wristwatch.
Yeah, fantastic. Much better. Which wristwatch?
Which wristwatch?
Excellent. Good. Try not to make that R too R for me. Which wristwatch?
Which wristwatch?
Good. Better, better, better. Try the whole tongue twister for me. Let's try and make sure all those watches have got O's in them now. And let's really try not too hard. On the wrist, when I say wrist, can you see I'm actually not doing I'm not trying too hard to make that wrist, the R there. So we want to try and avoid wrist too much. Sounds good for it's good practice, and I want you to do that in your practice, but for the sake of sounding more naturally British, let's keep it a little bit more chilled out, yeah? Wristwatch.
Wristwatch.
Way better. Yeah, girl. Try it all again for me, the tongue twister again.
Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist?
Yeah.
I think it's getting
Good.
worse.
Well
I don't
done.
know.
This is the thing. No, it was really strong to
Yeah.
begin with. Then I think we get confused, guys. Please give yourself some grace. Like, I'm throwing so much random information about lifting your tongue and thinking of a rainbow and putting an O there instead of it. Like, I'm fully aware. Like, this is really tough stuff that you're like trying to do. So it was brilliant. You were spot on at the beginning, and then it got a bit lost. But that's because you're thinking of 1,000 different things at once that you've never had to think about before. Okay, so that was brilliant. So really, really well done. You're very, very welcome. Let's leave it there. Have you got any questions first of all, Ola? No? Okay, amazing. Let's move on just so we've got time for everybody. Who wants to go next? I can only see some of you.
Can I try?
Yeah, we've got a hand raised. Awesome. If you do want to raise your hands, guys, I can just flick through and grab you there.
Okay,
Awesome.
Olga, go first.
Oh, sorry, I saw the hand. Okay,
no
Olga first.
Yulia, go on. I will do the next.
Okay, let me move back to Yulia. Sorry, it's hard to see who because you're up on top. I don't have all of you. Go on then, Yulia. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Great. What do you want to do?
I will try one with the Peter.
Yep.
So, Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Yeah, really, really good. Lovely. Again, we got a little bit of an Americanism coming through on peppers, pickled peppers. So can you imagine it's almost like a U and a Z rather than an ers sound, which is very American. We want to keep it a bit more us. Again, a bit with the British accent, guys. It's a bit ugly sometimes. I'm going to ask more ugly sounds from you. So peppers, us.
Peppers.
Yeah. Perfect. Well done. Lovely. Yeah, everyone try that. Us. Just a gross, ugly sound and shape, isn't it? Us. We use it quite a lot in our British accents these days, let me tell you now. I think there's a little cat behind you. Hello.
Yeah.
Let's try it one more time and let's really try and get the peppers as peppers and not peppers.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Excellent. Well done. Next step for me is Peter and Piper. Again, we've got a little bit of a Peter and Piper. We want Peter and Piper. Yeah. So again, thinking maybe more of an A and H. Try again.
Peter Piper.
Piper. Well done. Piper again.
Piper.
Yeah.
Piper.
Well Piper. It's interesting, isn't it? Because it's absolutely the same word, but just thinking about it slightly differently just softens some of the shapes that we think we need to make, or that we're used to making in a certain way. So let's just try and keep that involved again. Let's do the whole tongue twister. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Yeah, good. Peppers, peppers, ugly, ugly, ugly. Really, really good, really, really good. Next thing I want to give you now is just a little bit of an intonation shift. So right then, I'll just replicate what I heard from Yulia then, which was Peter, Piper, picked. So can you hear how it's going da 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 da? It's almost a like on a minor scale. So this is a general note, guys. Just think rhythmically and almost like as if it's a song a little bit more, Peter Piper, and a little bit more like on a major scale, a bit more sunnier and more elevated a little bit as you say it, so that we don't get stuck in like a bit of a robotic kind of intonation and format with it, because that is one thing that I admit when I hear people in the street and I hear it's their intonation that actually gives them away, that they're not British. And I'm like, where are you from? Because I can hear that you're doing something a bit different rhythmically. So I want you to kind of just heighten that awareness for me a little bit, Yulia, and let's just try and sing it a little bit more, or at least just change that rhythm a little bit and that pitch variation. So it's not da 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 da, it's something else. Okay, let's see what happens. But can you try that for me?
You
You can do it.
Peter Piper picked a pack of people. Sorry.
Excellent. Well done. Really, really good. Don't apologize. Go on. Try again.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Really, really good. It's so subtle, but it makes a world of difference. Instead of going Peter Piper picked, I got Peter Piper did this thing. And it was again, it's a tiny little shift, but it's interesting as well. I think that actually threw you off a little bit with some of the other like Britishisms that you'd already gotten in there. So I'd actually say that's something maybe for you to practice, because I think you sounded, you know, well British to begin with. But when I added that layer in there, actually, I think it threw you a little bit. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's understandable, of course, because like I said, I'm giving you 1,000 things to think about. But try again and just repeat after me. In fact, let's just do it together. Peter Piper.
Peter Piper.
Good. Picked a peck.
Picked a pack.
A peck.
A pack.
Good. Of pickled peppers.
Of pickled peppers.
Excellent. Well done. Well done. You were following my lead really, really well then. So again, what I'm just trying to do there, guys, just for all of you, is just kind of free up the rhythm a little bit and try and help you find the natural stresses depending on what it is that we're communicating. So this is a general note for all of you. Like we'll always pluck out certain words depending on how important they are, right? So Peter Piper, it's not Peter Smith down the road, it's Peter Piper. So that's what I was kind of trying to stress a little bit there with you in my intonation and emphasis. Picked a peck, like a whole peck. That's loads, maybe. I don't know. It might not be very many. I'm imagining it's lots. Of pickled peppers. No, it wasn't pickled fish or pickled onions. They were pickled peppers. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying in terms of like stress and finding the important things that you want to communicate? And again, this is something that I see in the workplace, or when I work with people that, you know, they're trying to speak with a British accent and communicate more effectively. It is down to like personally what it is you're trying to communicate. And I will encourage you always to think, what am I trying to communicate here? So what do I need to stress? What do I need to work a bit harder on? And what can I pull back on a little bit with my effort and energy? Does that all make sense, guys? Yeah, it's interesting. Food for thought. Yulia, have you got any questions?
No.
No, excellent. We'll leave it there just for time. Oh, I wish I could have a little bit more time with all of you, but I bet we'll crack on. We'll keep going, and then if you've got any questions at the end, we'll have time. Olga, do you want to go next?
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Probably, in my opinion, I'll pick the most American phrase from Mr. At least it sounds for me like that. The report verified what Rupert thought.
Amazing. Well done. Yeah, report. So we have some good. Well done. Try again.
Report.
Yeah, good. So on that second R in the word, we don't need to stress it too much. If we're going to try and make it sound a bit more British, report, ought. It's more of an or sound, like a paw.
Report.
Good. Well done. Just say paw, my cat's paw.
Paw.
Paw. Good. And just forget the T for now. Let's just keep that or nice and long. Paw.
Paw.
Yeah, lovely. And now let's add the T back in. Port.
Port.
Lovely. Report.
Report.
Excellent. Now, what next thing I'm going to ask you, this is quite specific. So you're acknowledging the E in the word really well. Report. We don't really, we have something called a schwa in our British, well, it's in America as well, but we use something called a schwa sometimes, which is essentially where we take a word and rather than saying what it says, which is what you're doing, you're saying report, you're doing it really well, but actually we'd probably put a schwa in the R section because that's just how it sounds when we say it, okay? So rather than thinking I want you to think report. Excellent. Report. Excellent. Okay. So it's really interesting. If you all want to just listen quickly, guys, I'll just demonstrate what I was hearing before from Olga. Report. But actually what I want is a report. Yeah. Like you're reporting for duty. Could you hear the difference? It's so subtle, isn't it? So that was excellent. Well done, Olga. You just smashed that. Just say report again.
Report.
Beautiful. The report verified.
The report verified.
Yeah, excellent. So on I'm going to come back to the start of the tongue twister now. So again, instead of similar to what I had to do with Kirill, rather than it being quite an aggressive like quite a thick release and a gripped release, well, a grip, then a release. Can I have it a bit softer so that tongue is a little bit more floaty? The. Better, thank you. The. Yeah, good. One more time. Yeah, much better. So what you're doing is you're just keeping a bit of a softer connection between the tongue and the teeth and the hard palate, as opposed to a very gripped one before you open out into the. And again, with this, in fact, just say it again. Say the whole tongue twister for me again. Let me see how you do it.
The report verified what Rupert thought.
Yeah, fantastic. Well done. So on the word Olga did it beautifully well, and she said the report. That is how I would say it, but you can also sometimes say the report, can't you? Generally, as a rule, what I was taught at drama school is you would only really say the if there's a vowel, a word beginning with a vowel following it, like the elephant or the egg. I couldn't think of any other words that begin with a vowel apart from elephant and egg. Whereas the book or the report would be which is a schwa again. Okay, so the report, and you did it really well, Olga. That wasn't a note, that was just me picking up on it because you did it naturally, which is really, really nice. Can you just say what Rupert thought?
What Rupert thought.
Yeah, excellent. What Rupert. We want to avoid that a little bit. Let's keep it a little bit lighter and softer.
Rupert.
Close. So rather than, so this is what I'm hearing. I would like roo. I want it a little bit more.
Rupert.
Again.
Rupert.
Better. Yeah. And Rupert. And again, on it's not pert. It's Rupert. Better. Well done. Rupert.
My God, it's complicated.
It's so complicated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just have a little work on that for me. So again, rather than thinking roo and keeping the tongue quite lifted and high, let's lower the tongue a little bit and see if we can send the sound coming up out here more on like
Roo.
Yeah, roo. Rupert. Spot on. I want the whole tongue twister with Rupert said like that.
The report verified what Rupert thought.
Close, well done. I'm throwing you in the deep end when I'm like, do the whole tongue twister again with all the 20 notes I've given you. That was really, really close. We went back to report. So again, remember, report. The stress is on the second syllable, report.
The report verified what Rupert thought.
Close. Report. Just say report. Better. Report.
The report verified what Rupert thought.
Excellent. Well done, Olga. Really, really good try. Watch back this recording when I send it to you, because you were getting it spot on, and then I've given you something else and then it starts to slip. But again, that's the learning process, guys. It will probably get a bit harder before it gets easier. But you were very coachable then, Olga, and you were picking it up very quickly and changing exactly what I was asking. So just go back and keep working on that, okay? And listening and training yourself. Fantastic work. Well done. Any questions? No, fabulous. Lovely. Anastasia, please.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, love.
Okay, I want to do the
The opportunity was seized by a mean team.
Excellent. What was the opportunity?
The opportunity was seized by a mean team.
Excellent. The important thing in this sentence is that the opportunity was seized. It wasn't just taken, it wasn't just left, it was seized, wasn't it? And I kind of missed that the first time you said it. So I wanted to hear it a bit clearer, and you did. Well done. Say the whole tongue twister again and really, really tell me what happened.
The opportunity was seized by a mean team.
Excellent. Well done. And what that did was change your emphasis and your intonation. It made it sound more British, just in that little detail already. So well done. Fantastic. Let's just say opportunity.
Opportunity.
Yeah, really, really good. Opportunity. What I'm hearing is opportunity. We're almost kind of going a bit Queen's English in the tune. Can we make it a little bit more rounded and meatier? So it's not tune, and a tiny thing. It's tune. Really use that yod in there.
The opportunity.
Let's just take out that tune.
Tune.
Yeah, tune. Excellent. And what I'm going to ask is a little bit more specificity on the T as well. It's almost sounding like a tune, like a choo-choo train. That kind of word sound even. Can you see what I'm doing in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want a ch, I want a t. So let's come back to
tune.
Better,
Tune.
well done. Let's pause for a moment and just repeat after me. Good. And I want you to make it even smaller and quieter, almost like a whisper. Better. Good. Even less effort for me, even calmer and smaller. Yeah. Tunity. Yeah, better. Tunity. Better the second time. You were being, did you feel that it kind of went, there was too much airflow coming out and it was interfering with the shape, okay? So that's why I'm trying to get you to do it even smaller. Can everyone do that for me? Let's do a quick chopping board. Let's just re-awaken it again, Anastasia. Good, guys. Just letting that tongue like, tap, 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 like a little fairy, tap, tap, tap with a little fairy wand. Good, even less air. Yeah, lovely. And now let's just say tune. Better, well done, good. So for you, I think that's something to bear in mind, Anastasia, just on those T's, we were like packing too much in. It's a very gentle little tap and release, okay? Tune. Yeah, tunity. Opportunity. Better, well done. Try the whole word, but can you kind of whisper the whole word a little bit for me? Follow my lead.
Opportunity.
Yeah, good. Opportunity. Yeah, okay, good. Thank you very much. Do the whole tongue twister for me again, and just remember those T's, even when you get to team as well. Let's make sure they're nice and tapped and light, like a little fairy bouncing around.
The opportunity was seized by a mean team.
Yeah, good. Well done. Better. Well done. That's something I want you to keep working on for me, okay? When you get to the T's, just make sure they're clear and we're not kind of getting too much airflow and it becomes a tunity. It's much more precise and small, okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Excellent. Final thing for you.
Thank you.
Mean, M. Don't you run away just yet, Mrs. I want to work on M with you, okay? That lovely M sound. This is something I've noticed actually a lot of, where are you from actually, Anastasia?
Ukraine.
Oh, okay, lovely. So yeah, a lot of European accents, I've noticed that with the V's and the M's, there's a bit of a reluctance to enjoy the resonance that we have on those shapes. And in a British accent, we use them all the time. I think it stems back to like Shakespeare's days, but when we're like, typical, now I can't think of any Shakespeare, but anyway, there's like if I'm eating something delicious, it's universal, isn't it? Regardless of where I'm from, I'm gonna go, that's delicious. We all know that sound. Can we all just make that? Imagine that you've just smelt a beautiful rose, or you're eating a chocolate cake and you're like, let's make that yeah. Can you feel like there's a grip in the lips, and the resonance is there? There's a vibration. It might be minimal, but we can enjoy it a little bit more, okay? So when you get to mean team, I really want you to enjoy that mean before you just skim over it, okay? So let's hold the M, follow my lead. Mean. Beautiful, well done. The mean team. Excellent. And we've got a lovely M where on mean team?
Okay.
On
M-
team.
m-
So make sure you get it
Team.
on there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
mean team.
Team. Okay. The main team.
Yeah, really, really good. And on team, I do want a little bit more of an E sound and less Tim and more team. Can you hear the difference?
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Team.
better. Team. And now let's shorten it a bit. Team.
Team.
Better. Good. And let's try and avoid now making that M become a M at the end. Team.
Team.
Oh, I mean, I did do it then. Don't do that. I'll just do it and do it wrong. Brilliant. So let's just go team.
Team.
Okay, good. And now let's try and make it a bit more natural. Team.
Team.
Thank you very much. Lovely. So good. So there's an example, guys, of how I was stressing it for the exercise, but actually in real life, I probably wouldn't say team when I do it, because actually that sounds a little bit more foreign in my ear roll than team. So we're
Team.
keeping it. Yes. Can you see how we're choosing to release it on the exercise? Team. And then we're choosing to
Mhm.
keep it in when we say it naturally. Team.
Mhm.
Team. Good. So let's try all of that again. Let's see if you can get it all in, Anastasia.
The
No pressure.
opportunity was seized by a main team.
Good, well done, really, really good. Yeah, much better. I would say just keep working on making sure that we're not splurting out too much on the T's. Still a little bit opportunity, a bit too chewy for me, my liking on there for now. Opportunity.
Opportunity.
I'd like a little
Okay.
bit more specificity there. And try not to pull back on team too much, because what I heard then as well, it was really, really good what you did, everything. The opportunity was seized by a mean team.
Mhm.
It's still the mean team, and that's what's quite interesting about those two words. Actually, they've both got the same vowel sounds in there, but they're both quite important. So mean team, I would stress both of them rather than just pull back on team and throw that sentence or end of the sentence away. And that's a general note actually for all of you guys. Perhaps do think like sometimes we might drift off a little bit towards the end of a sentence, but usually, oh, thumbs up again. Usually we will kind of keep going to the end of the sentence a little bit clearer, especially something like that, the sentence like that, which is quite active, isn't it? It was seized by a mean team. It wasn't just one person, it was a team of people that came and took the opportunity away from us. How rude. So just bear that in mind. Okay, does that make sense, Anastasia?
Yeah.
Can you do it one more time for me and
Yep,
make sure
sure.
you don't lose the team?
The opportunity was seized by a mean team.
Yeah, good. Well done. Good. And the other thing I want to give you as well, the opportunity, the op. Can you just say the op?
The op.
Yeah, good. So at the moment, you're adding a bit of a glottal break in there, which is fine, but I'd actually encourage you to sound more natural. Don't be afraid to squish some things together a little bit. The opportunity,
The
rather
opportunity.
than the opportunity. Yeah. Do you see the difference?
Mhm. Okay.
Awesome. Well done. Loads of stuff I threw at you there. Well handled,
Thank you.
well managed. The star. Okay, who would like to go next? Olena Sidorova.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. What would you like to work on?
I love to try the one that makes my tongue really lost. That's red lorry, yellow lorry.
Excellent. It's a tough one. Go on, give it a go for me. Can you repeat it like 3 times for me?
Okay. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry.
Well done. Really, really good. I think you smashed that perfectly well, to be honest with you. Kind of a little thing I'd give you. Lorry. It's a lorry. It's a bit of a quicker E. It's a clipped E sound at the end of lorry, yeah? So we don't want to go too heightened like Queen's English. Lorry. I'm going to get a lorry from the lolly shop. There, we're not going there. But we do want to have a bit more of a smaller E sound, okay? So can you just say lorry?
Lorry.
Good, better. Lorry.
Lorry, lorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Good. Lorry.
Lorry.
Yeah, great. So when you're doing the tongue twister, I want you to kind of think more about bouncing around, even though it's quite heavy, because I think you're finding it difficult. I want you to keep thinking, easy peasy, this is no problem at all. I can do this, no issues. And when you get to the end of lorry, try not to drag it down for me. And if anything, I want you to lift it up a little bit or trip up almost. Like I said, we trip up in England all the time on these broken curbs that the government won't fix. So so we want to keep it a bit lighter. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Da-da. Yeah, okay, let's just try that kind of lifting up at the end.
Red lorry, yellow lorry.
Yeah, fantastic. Well done. Try again.
Red lorry, yellow lorry.
Yeah, fantastic. Well done. Well done. So now the next thing is that we're verging a little bit on the R's to a V sound. I don't know if anyone else could hear that. It sounded a little bit to me like read lovely, 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 a little. Can you feel your bottom lip connecting with your teeth when you're saying the word?
Lorry. I don't know.
You're not sure. Okay.
Lorry.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. What I'll encourage, hang on, let me just think of an exercise. Lovely. Can you? This is quite a fun one for everyone to do. Let's do this. This is something new I'm trying out. Can you very gently pull your bottom lip down a little bit? Okay. So we're gonna like get rid of it. We can't really use it. I don't want it to be able to do what it usually does. Okay. And I want you to say lorry.
Lorry.
Yeah, there we go. Lorry.
Lorry.
And let's really get that R strong now, opposite to what I asked for before from some of the other people in the workshop. But let's really try and make the R crystal clear. Lorry.
Lorry.
Yeah, lorry.
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 Lorry. Lorry.
Ra.
Ra ra ra.
Re.
Re re re.
Good. Let's make those R's even thicker for me. Re.
Re re re.
Good. I don't want a tap da. I don't want a re. I want a re.
Re re.
Yeah, good. Well done. Let's let that go, everyone. Ooh, I've got a bottom lip again. And let's just say lorry.
Lorry.
Good. Well done. So what I was doing, just to explain, I was trying to get the bottom lip out of the equation, because what was happening a little bit there for Elena is that, am I saying that right, by the way, Elena?
Yes.
Forgive me. I'm guessing. I'm trying with the names, but if I say it wrong, just
Perfect.
great. Elena, yay. So yeah, I was trying to get rid of that bottom lip because you were starting, I think, to get it a bit involved, and it was making the word sound like a word I don't know. What's a lorry? What's a lorry? I don't know. But I know what a lorry is, and so by removing that, we got the word down. Spot on. Just do the tongue twister again, and if you feel, I want you to really switch on your awareness of your body and your mind now. If you feel that you are making the V sound again when you shouldn't be, bring the lip back in and keep drilling it for me, okay? Just try again, and let's keep it light again still. Red, lorry, yellow, lorry.
Red, lorry, yellow, lorry.
Good again.
Red, lorry, yellow, lorry.
Yeah, fantastic. Well done, well done. Have you got any questions about that?
No, now it's clear.
Clear. Amazing. You're very, very welcome. Well done. And another thing for you, Elena, just think about that kind of like coming up a little bit as well. And I think that idea of lifting will help you, again, sound a little bit more British just in your intonation. Lovely. Who would like to go next? Alexandra Yukonina. Oh, where are you? There you are.
Yep. Hi.
Hey, girl. What would you like to do?
Can I take the W again?
Yeah.
Okay. Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist?
Yeah, good. One more time, please.
Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist?
Yeah, okay, lovely. Well done. Watch. So interesting, because one time I'll give one person a note on one tongue twister, and then I'll see someone else, and then I'll be like, oh, I feel like I need to give you the opposite, and I don't know. It's interesting. Watch, on that word, watch.
Watch.
Yeah,
Watch.
say it again.
Watch.
Watch. Wristwatch.
Wristwatch.
I feel like it's better now. Do the whole tongue twister again.
Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist?
Yeah, okay, good. So watch. What I'm getting is watch. Rather than watch. So can you see how I'm kind of releasing on the W? Watch. And on the ch, it's, if anything, my jaw's coming up, and the sound, if I'm sending it up rather than watch. I'm not letting any top lip stiffness get in the way, yeah? I want to think watch. Can we try wa?
Wa.
Okay, good. Just go wa for me.
Wa.
Excellent. Can you release your jaw for me a little bit more? Let's do this again. So on the out breath, let it hang heavy. Amazing. Good. Thank you. So what I'm seeing is a little bit of a reluctance to let your jaw release a little bit. And I think it's interfering with the sound that we're trying to make here. So let's go watch. Let's let that jaw bounce around. Good. Well done. Lovely. Tiniest little thing, isn't it? Tiniest little adjustment, but it can make like all the little brilliant difference to make it sound more British, or however we want it to sound. Okay. Could you hear a slight difference there?
I think, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's tiny, but it does make all the difference. So again, guys, if you notice that like when you're watching someone speak and you're trying to sound like them, when you're in your own self-study or whatnot, oh, thumbs up again. There you go, Alexandra, nailed it. You know, it always come back to, okay, well, I you know, look at yourself in the mirror. Oh, I can see my jaw isn't going quite as far as theirs. Okay, maybe there's a bit of tension there. How do I release that? You've got an exercise now, so you can access that at any point. Next exercise I actually want you to do, Alexandra, is just with your middle finger and your 3 fingers. I want you to, what's that film? Hunger Games.
Hunger Games, yeah.
Right, we're going to Hunger Games up and we're going to put that on our top lip and we're just going to give it a little wiggle on the top lip, yeah? Listen, everyone can do this. Hunger Games. And then we're going to, good job. Give our top lip a wiggle. Breathe. Let everything relax a little bit. Yeah, man. And then we're going to come to our bottom lip and do exactly the same. Give it a little wiggle. Again, these are just little ways to loosen off any tension that we might have there. And, oh, lovely. Well done. Woo. Feel like I've got an itchy nose now. Again, all I'm doing is helping your muscles realize they can release and have a little bit more freedom than they may be trained to have currently. Okay, so all I'm doing there. So I want you to do the tongue twister again. Now I've had a little wiggle around with our top lip and bottom lip. I'd like you to say the tongue twister, and again, let's see if we can get that little elevate and watch.
Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist?
Yeah, good. Well done. Really nice. I think what I'd like to see a little bit more of now is oh, how do I describe this? What? When you get to wrist watch, can I ask for your tongue to be a little bit flatter in the bottom of your mouth?
Okay.
And can I see a little bit more activation in the lips so that I can see that release happening? So it's not just watch, it's watch, we're letting that W release, yeah? And if doing something like this with your hand helps, do it. Wrist watch.
Wristwatch.
Better. Okay, good. I can see your lips moving more. Excellent. Try the whole tongue twister again.
Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist?
Good. Well done. Well done. Lovely. Oh, you got such a lovely smile as well. What I would say is for you, I think you need to practice getting your lips and cheeks moving that little bit more. When you smile, you've got lovely like width and length in there. But actually, when we're saying some of these words, and this is a general note for everyone, guys, sometimes I think we get I'm not saying you're nervous necessarily, but when we're trying to concentrate, we do kind of get a little bit like this with things. I do anyway. And we just need to remind ourselves we can chill out a little bit with it and let it loosen off. First thing I want to say as well, or not first thing, another thing I want to quickly add, the I vowel. So just say which wrist for me, please.
Which wrist?
Yeah, which. So again, what I'm hearing is that your tongue is quite high. Which it's all the sound is kind of up here. Which I actually want it a bit lower, and I want the tongue lower again so that we've got more sound in the mouth and more space in the mouth. Which. Good. And let's try and, even though it's a short sound for now, let's just spread it out and drag it out a little bit. Which. Good. Wrist. Yeah, okay, good. Which wrist? Good. And try and keep that tongue a little bit lower for me if you can. Which wrist? Yeah, good. Which. Can you do a little hum for me and just pat your chest? Good. And play around with the pitch a little bit. Everyone can do this. And give it a little rub now, a little gentle rub. And a little bit lower in resonance for me. Let's try that. Sending the sound. Like, can you feel a vibration here and you're encouraging the sound down? Just have a little play, yeah? Good. Let's just try again. Wrist, which wrist? Yeah, good on wrist. Now on which, that's the one I'm struggling with here, that I want a little bit more meatier. So what I'm trying to get you to do is practice like sending everything a little bit lower. Even though I don't necessarily feel like your pitch changed too much there, I'm just trying to get you aware to that we can lower everything a little bit more and trick the tongue to lowering a little bit more. So rather than which, can I have which? Can you think of scooping up and under? Which? Yeah, good. Which. Good. And bounce it again for me a bit lower. Which. Scoop. Which.
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 And you see how it's slightly different what we're doing?
Yeah, but it's a bit complicated for me.
Yeah, of course it is. So well done. If you want to do the hand gesture as well, that might help, like a roller coaster, or like, you know, when you're in a car and you just go up that hill and you're like, oh, and your stomach turns.
Yeah.
I kind of want that energy in there. So let's just try that again. Which.
Which.
Yes, well done.
Which.
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 Good. Which.
Which.
Excellent. Which. And can I ask you as well, perhaps not to release it so harshly on the which. Let's soften and smooth that transition out from the W sound into the vowel sound. Which. Yeah, good. Well done. Which wrist.
Which wrist.
Yeah, amazing. Well done. Again, subtle difference, but it's much clearer to me. It's less which wrist and more which wrist. It's a bit richer. Yeah. And I think, again, with our British accents, I always think of like English roses and gardens and mud and dirt, because I do a lot of Shakespeare. Like, I think if I think back to like that sort of like analogy of the earth, I think there is a real earthiness to our culture and our language, the history of our language and how we use our voices in this country. So I would encourage you to keep thinking earthier and scooping up and under. I think that might help you find a little bit more variation in what you're able to achieve. Does that make sense, Alexandra?
Yeah,
you did
definitely.
really well. Fantastic work. Any questions?
Thank you. No questions. Thank you very much.
Splendid. You're very welcome. Anyone else who has not been yet? I think.
Can I try?
Yes, you can. Let me find you. Irina, yes. Go on then.
I would like to try with 9 nice night nurses nursing nicely.
Yeah, wonderful. Try it again for me one more time.
9 nice night nurses nursing nicely.
Yeah, fantastic. Nursing. So I think I got that time. Nursing. Nikki, Everyone do that like you're at school.
Nursing.
Nikki, Yeah. Go on, Irina. Commit. Let's be a little kid in the playground. Nikki, Can you do that?
Nakina. I'm not sure that I'm doing it right, actually.
You're doing it right. Just go for it. Nana. Yeah, no, and more like not na. Ugly. Good. Get those top teeth kind of coming through. Yeah, Good. Well done. You're doing it. You're doubting yourself. I can see it, but you're doing it. Well done. Let's just try one more time. So it's not I don't want to go out. It's Yeah, spot on. Nursing. Nursing. Ah, then we flip straight back to nursing. Nursing. So again, I want you to think when you're saying the word the N starts at the front of the mouth, and I want you to keep that direction flowing for me, like it's coming out of your mouth in this direction. Can you see where the N is being formed? Good. Nursing. Yeah, nursing. Close. Nursing. You keep adding a nerve in there. Nursing. Good. Let's just try. Hang on a minute. Nursing. Good. So what I would like is a little bit more release on the tongue. Sorry, I had to think about that then. I have to think, how am I going to explain this? So when we've got the N sound, so can you just make a na for me? Yeah, fantastic. Just like you did there, can you feel like the tongue is releasing and flapping around a little bit? Na. And when you finish the na, is it like what mine is doing? Is it flat on the ground or is it on the ground?
No,
is it flat?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So when we get to the word nursing, that's what I want you to replicate that shape at the end of na. I want that there. Nursing. Yes. Well done. Do it again.
Nursing.
Ah, you went back again.
Yeah, I know.
It's so interesting, isn't it? So let's just go na. Nursing. No.
I'm just like with this R sound. I'm confused to how to pronounce it correctly.
It's because this is a common thing I see, guys, is like if the word has it written in, like that's clearly got an N-U-R in there, and we see the R and we latch onto it and we think we need to get the R sound out there, but actually quite often in the British accent it's normally a N or a N or we don't pronounce it as effectively as you might in your own language or accent when you're speaking things. Okay, so what's happening, I think you're seeing it and you're thinking you need to do it, but actually you can make the shape and the sound, but when it comes to actually then identifying and making that shape attached to the word, you're just going back to your old habits because that's all you've ever known and done, right? Which is fine. So we just need to practice visualizing it slightly differently. So what I want you to picture, instead of seeing that word, can you see n sing? Can you see n sing? So let's
sing.
n.
Sing.
So brilliant. So let's just start with
sing.
n for now. Let's forget about the singing. These n's aren't singing. Let's just again, and I'm doing it with my tongue and my hand just to replicate again. Let's just go n.
Na.
N.
Na.
N.
Na.
N.
Na.
Sing.
Sing.
N.
Na.
N.
Na.
Sing.
Sing.
N.
Na.
Sing.
Sing.
N. Sing.
Na. Sing.
N. Sing.
Na. Sing.
Well done. N. Sing.
It's hard.
But you're doing it.
Na. Sing.
Nursing.
Na. Sing.
Better. Well done. I think you were so close to going back and you didn't.
Yeah.
You got it. So well done. Really, really good. Fantastic work. I think that was the biggest thing for me, was just that ner. We just want to kind of avoid that if we can. And so, yeah, let's just, dare I say it, can you do the whole tongue twister again? And I want you to, even if you have to say sing like that, when you get to nursing, I want you to do that for me, okay?
Mhm.
And even on nurses, I just want to see what happens in nurses as well, but let's see.
9 nurses nursing nicely. It's hard. Okay.
It's so hard. Try one more
nursing
time.
nicely. Nursing nicely.
Good. Nurses nursing nicely.
Nurses nursing nicely.
Better, way better. Well done, well done. Yeah, you've just got a habit to bring that in and keep the tongue a bit more elevated on the ner. But actually, you don't need to. It's just about making it flat again. So I just think it's practicing that. Can you just say 9 nice?
9 nice.
Yeah, excellent. So one thing I do want to have a little bit more from you, please. 9 nice. Can you see how my jaw is? 9 nice.
9 nice.
Yeah, good. What I'm seeing a little bit more from you is 9 nice. And actually is making it sound a little bit tricky to understand. Okay, so I want 9 nice. Let's make it a bit richer.
9 nice.
Yeah, get that jaw happening. Babes, love it. 9 nice. And it made it longer rather than nice, like almost verging on niece. Nice. Did you just put rockets up there, Alexandra? Wow, there was some rock. Oh my goodness. All the fun things. Try again, Arena. 9 nice.
9 nice.
Yeah, fantastic. Much better. Really, really good. I think for you, I think because I think you're picking it up really, really well. It's just training yourself to be aware of what you're doing with your tongue and your lips and your teeth as you go and just heightening that awareness as you practice. But that was brilliant. Well done. Have you got any questions?
No, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Excellent. Who hasn't been, who would like to go? I feel like there's a few. Anyone want to go? No pressure. I'm happy to also move on to the next bits, which we'll come to, and we'll go around individually as well. But we've only got a little bit of time left, and I want to make sure we get these phrases in. So is anyone, I can't see, Elena or Yulia, you haven't been yet. Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's 2 Yulias, isn't there? Right, great. Go on. I'll go with the longer head one for now. Sorry,
Okay.
that's how I'm identifying you.
Do you see me?
Yeah, go on. What do you want to do?
Okay, I would pick Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Good, well done. Let's say Piper, not Pipper.
Oh,
Piper.
yeah, Piper.
Yeah, fantastic. Peter Piper.
Peter Piper.
Yep, finish the tongue twister, please.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Lovely. Really good intonation and like bouncing along, which is really, really nice. Good. Peter Piper. Can we make sure it's Piper? Piper?
Piper.
Yeah.
Piper.
Yeah, okay, well done. Just say pick to peck.
Picked a pack.
Yeah, good. So what I heard then was pick to puck. What we want to do is make sure those vowels are super specific. Pick, so that's an I.
Pick.
Vowel. Yeah, pick. Yeah, a peck.
A pack.
Yeah, excellent. And so on the A as well, this is a general note for you guys. We've got another little schwa friend in there. So we could say Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, but in normal conversation, we'd probably say okay? So let's make sure as well, we do say open shape rather than eh. Often it does get, and again, where are you from actually, Yulia?
Ukraine.
Yeah, okay, great. So again, often when we see the it becomes an eh. especially if the vowel sound after it is an eh sound, which it is peck, yeah? So we want to make sure it is I, eh. Everyone do that for me now. Let's just do the vowel sounds. Can you follow my lead, Julia? I, Let's think about it then. Eh. Let's do it again. I, eh. Excellent. And so what we were all practicing then, guys, as well, was your glottal starts to those words. I, o, I. They're all glottal beginnings, okay, which is a really useful thing to be aware of in your British accents. But again, we can come to that another time, or you can Google those in your own time. So let's just try that again. Picked. Try again. Picked. Better. Peck. Good. And now the next thing on that peck, let's try and make sure it doesn't become a B sound almost, okay? We don't want it to be a beck. We want it to be a peck. So let's just go. Good. One more time.
Peck.
Yeah. Peck. Can you just, with the P sound, because it is the voiceless version, so we got a B, let's just identify the differences. So everyone, let's just do a chopping board quickly. Ba, 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 ba on the B.
Ba, 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 ba.
Good. B, 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 B.
B, 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 B.
Now we're going to do the voiceless version. I want you to think smaller and tinier, and I want you to think breathy and whispery.
Pa, 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 pa.
Good, it's voiceless. Can you see there's no vocal fold action in there? It's just air, yeah? Pa, 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 pa.
Pa, 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 pa.
Pee, 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 pee.
Pee, pee, pee.
Well done, well done, well done. So can you hear and feel the difference when you're making the B sound and a P sound, truly, now? How breathy that one is, especially on the chopping board, okay? Obviously, this has got a voice sound after it, so we do need to include that. But on that P, I don't want the voice of the vowel sound to interfere with the P and make it a B, okay? So let's try again. Peck.
Peck.
Good, careful, it doesn't become peck. Peck.
Peck.
I want the P.
Peck.
Let's do P-eck. P-eck.
Pe-eck. Pe-eck.
Better, one more time.
Pe-eck.
Good, and let's keep it voiceless. So let's actually whisper that P. Eck.
Eck.
Well done.
Eck.
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 Peck.
Peck.
Better. Well done. Can you see and hear what I'm trying to get you to do?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I can see and hear it, but it's hard to do because it's just a new thing. But really, really good. We just want to make sure that we don't bring the voice in too soon and make it too much of an interfering sound. It was getting a bit B for me and I didn't enjoy it. I wanted more P action. So good. Let's just try again. Peter Piper picked a peck.
Peter Piper picked a peck.
Yeah, good. Well done. And just make sure it is peck and not puck. It almost sounds like you're saying pack. Peter Piper picked a pack.
Peck.
It is peck. Yeah, so we want to keep that width and that tongue high, okay? Yeah, in the back of the tongue. So let's just say picked a peck.
Picked a peck.
Yeah, okay, good. Well done. Have you got any questions?
No, thank you.
Let's leave it there. Well done, my love. Anyone else wanted to go on the tongue twisters? Where's the other Yulia?
Yes, I'm
Yes.
here. Hi.
Hi. What do you want to do, my love?
Probably I'm struggling with R sound in the middle of the words. So I'll probably choose nice night nurses.
Okay.
I know when I think I remove this sound, but when I don't think I use this R sound as well. So night nurses nursing nicely.
I thought that was fabulous.
That's because I was thinking, yes.
Well, that's so funny. You did it really, really well. So I'm just going to ask you to keep thinking as you're doing it. It's going to require that level of a mental commitment and reinforcement from you to begin with because it's new. So do it again. Let's just see what happens, but keep thinking.
Yes. Night nurses nursing nicely.
Fantastic. That's really good. The R's are spot on, I would say. If anything, it's just the nice. I think we can just change that a little bit. Nice. So can we almost, like when you say nice, I almost want you to think of, as you start the word, you're going forward, but you're pulling back as you finish the word. So it becomes nice, like a catapult or a slingshot kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Night nurses nursing nicely.
Yeah, really, really good. Now I actually want you to change. So I want that forward and back energy, but now what I don't want is the scooping of the pitch variation. 9, 9. Can we just try 9? Can we keep it flatter, but still forward and back? 9, 9.
9, 9, 9, 9, 9.
Good. Say
9.
nice.
Nice.
9.
9, nice. 9.
Good.
Nice.
Okay. So can I now ask you to imagine when you're sending this, when you're saying this at 9, I. In fact, can you just say I?
I.
Yeah. I. So instead of thinking coming onto I, and it being kind of like an falling onto thing, can you imagine that the sound is at the back of the throat on the tongue, and the tongue is kind of like cushioning the step of the word? Is this making any sense?
To
I
say
don't
it
know.
more deeply, like
Deeper,
9, 9.
Yes. So
Okay,
let's
so
up
sorry.
here. 9, 9. I want it. I don't want to say it under because I was trying to get that. Yeah, go on, do it again.
9, nice,
Yeah,
nice,
better.
nurses, nursing nicely.
Excellent.
So
Much better. Yeah. Can you feel a bit more resonance here?
Yeah, it's very.
Absolutely. So again, this is kind of reinforcing what I was saying about that earthy tone, that earthy quality we have. Quite often in a lot of different languages, we might keep, things might come up here a little bit, or like I remember in France, like everything's kind of a bit up here, it's all up here. But like I think in a British accent, we do have a really nice resonance, and we do have a habit to actually keep it flatter when we're saying certain diphthongs and vowels and things. And I'd encourage you to think a little bit more like that, please, Julia. I think your habit is to get I don't want you to get trapped in nasality, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So I want you to keep playing, like I did that exercise earlier with Alexandra, humming, bringing it down, seeing where you can send your pitch and the resonance. Yeah. Just say 9, nice again.
9, nice, night, nurses, nursing nicely.
Good. On nice, can we add a little bit of a grin? Can you see how when I say nice? Nice. Yeah, let's make them nice. They're really nice.
9, 9 again. Sorry.
Good is good.
9, nice, night, nurses, nursing nicely.
Excellent. Yeah, well done. Really, really good. Have you got any questions?
No, how to keep this in mind all the time. That's
Practice. And it's patient practice as well, guys. Like, let that be a little phrase moving forward to help you. Like, practice is no good if you're getting frustrated and you're just rushing over it and you're just saying the word again over and over and over. You've got to be patient with yourself and take a moment, let your jaw release, wiggle your face out a little bit and go, okay, it's easy breezy. If I make a mistake, it's okay. You're literally trying to change how you've been speaking for the last 20, 30, 40 years. We're not going to get it in one singular 5-minute one-on-one with each other, okay? And it does take constant practice and awakening. So just stick with it. You did really, really well then, Yulia. Well done. Olena Mashkanova, have you been yet?
Yes, I think I'm the last one. So
come on then. What do you want to do?
Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist?
Yeah, lovely. Well done. Which wristwatch? I really liked your intonation there, actually. That was really like specific. Which wristwatch was it? Lovely. Just say it again for me one more time.
Which wristwatch is a watch for the wrist?
Yeah, lovely. Well done. So again, what I'm hearing with you a little bit is this habit to kind of pull back a little bit. Wristwatch is all back here a little bit, and I want you to enjoy the forwardness of it. Okay, so again, let's imagine we're walking down the street and we're tripping up over our feet a little bit, and we're throwing things forward. If using a hand gesture helps, I think I'm going to go with this one. Just repeat after me. Which I can't speak. Wristwatch. Good. Think throwing a ball away from you. Wristwatch. Good. Watch. Good. Is a watch. Yeah. For the wrist. Excellent. Well done. Well done. And now can you just, this is a simple exercise we can all do very quickly as well. I want you to make a hum sound, and then I want you to open it out onto an R sound, okay? Might feel a bit weird and vulnerable, and I don't want you to be too loud necessarily, but just have a little go of this, Elena, for me. Just watch me. I'm just going to do it first. I'm just going to simply go, and let the R come out. Okay, everyone try that. A bit like a, you know, you're meditating. Just try for me, Elena. Fantastic. Well done, well done. And now let's try a different pitch, maybe a slightly lower pitch this time. Excellent. Well done, well done. Good. I'm just testing how like open you are to letting your voice kind of leave you in that open vowel sound. It's really, really interesting. I'd like you to practice that and practice getting used to that voice coming out and being there. That second time as well, I could see you kind of didn't release your jaw very far, and then you kind of cut the sound quite short. And I think it was coming from a place of self-consciousness, obviously, because this is a very embarrassing exercise I'm getting used to in front of your colleagues. But I'd encourage you
No,
to
it's
keep
not about an embarrassing. It's
okay.
a little bit early here, so I'm trying not to be so loud
There we
because
have
I
it as
have
well.
4 a.m.
Of course, of course. So this is another thing, right? When we're practicing, we want to make sure if we can, like, do it in a time where we don't have to try too hard to not wake anyone up, of course. So absolutely. What time is it where you are?
4 a.m.
Committed. Thank you, Elena. You're a superstar. Love it, darling. Love it. So good. I want you to practice that for me. So again, when we're doing this, which wrist watch? Let's just think more forward and let's just try again. Now we've just done 2 hum and R's. Which wrist watch?
Which wristwatch?
Yeah, good. Well done. Carry on.
Which wristwatch? Which wristwatch?
Is a watch for the wrist.
Is a watch for the wrist.
Yeah, excellent. Well done. For the wrist. When we get to wrist, can we make sure it's not wrist and it's wrist? Wrist. Better.
Wrist.
Just need a little bit more openness in the mouth, I think, rather than keeping it very tight. Wrist. Better. Well done. Can you think of letting that jaw hang a little bit looser for me? Wrist. Well done. It's tricky, isn't it? I think you're doing really, really well. I think the biggest thing for you is keeping that voice forward for now. And every time you feel like your voice is kind of coming back here, I want you to try and encourage it forward by humming and ahhing on an open vowel sound, and then bringing the words back into play slowly but surely. Does that make sense?
I think it's easier to say than do.
Of course, and it is practice and time, but I would appreciate, I think that would be really like the best step for you moving forward for sure, in getting your British accent down. Any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay,
thank
you're
you
very welcome. Woo! Well done, everybody. I think everybody has been well done for your patience as well, going through everybody individually, but it's really useful because you'll see how it's just different for every person. And obviously there were little tidbits in between that I was saying, everyone do this, bring all of these exercises into play as and when you need them. Start to learn when you can introduce them again if you need them. Good, guys, let's come and look at our sentences then. So I've got 10 sentences that I've written. If any of you do have any of your own phrases that you want to work on, just say when I get to you. These will be kind of short and sharp because of course we are near at the end of the session, but let's just do a call and response as a group for now. I'll read it and then you'll read it together as a group, and then we'll just do it once through all of these sentences. Does that make sense? I feel like I was a bit discombobulated then. Okay, fabulous. Let's go. Number 1. Let's park that for now and return to it in our next meeting. Good. And I've purposely tried to use some phrases that like we do say in workplaces. Let's park that. We're not actually going to park it in a car parking space, are we? But we're just going to rest it, put it there, let that sit for a moment. Good. Number 2. Good morning. It's a pleasure to see you again. We are actually going to do that one again. I really want you to pay attention to my intonation, okay? And notice if you're copying it or if you're fighting it, okay? Good morning. It's a pleasure to see you again. Good. Oh, thumbs up. Lovely job. Number 3, can we add that to our schedule? Fun fact, I do think schedule is American and schedule is more British. I don't know anyone who says schedule in the UK, but I also do think it is a bit of an upper class thing as well. So I do think they tend to say schedule, but most people that I know that sound like me would say schedule. Okay. Fun fact. Number 4, if anyone needs anything else, follow up with me after 3 p.m. Good. And often we won't even say the PM, we will just say 3. Follow up with me after 3. Okay. Just again, fun fact, useful things for you. Number 5, long time no see. How are your family getting on? Growing up fast? Well done, guys. If we're schmoozing with clients, we might ask them, hey, how's the family getting on? Haven't seen you in a while. Good. Number 6, give us your opinion. No, that's not what it says at all, is it? Number 6, I'll try again. Can you give us your opinion and insight here? Good. Number 7, congratulations on a hugely successful month. Number 8, make sure you put tomorrow's call in your diary or calendar for next week. Number 9, what are you doing for lunch today? Are you going to the canteen? Good. Well done, guys. Number 10, I'm signing off now for the weekend. Have a good one. Good, guys. Good concentration and focus. Well done. So what I was thinking is we could just whiz through really quickly individually. You can pick one of those and we can have a little play. But if you do have your own sentence that you want to ask about articulating, or if you've all got different words that you're particularly curious on, we can just look at the things that you're struggling the most with that you do want help with. So I'm pretty easy, but maybe if we just go around individually and I can answer any question that you might have about anything you've got specifically, or like I said, take one of these. Does that all sound good and okay? These will be more thumbs up. This will be a lightning round, speed. So let's start with, who have I got here? Ola.
Can I?
Oh, who's that? Yeah, who's that?
Yeah, can I try?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I really like the phrase, let's park that for now. So I wanted to start with it.
Great.
So let's park that for now and return to it on our next meeting.
Yeah, fantastic. Say it again.
Let's park that for now and return to it in our next meeting.
Yeah, fantastic. The biggest thing actually that I'm hearing that could change is the to it. Let's make it a really silly, weird, random word. To it.
Mm-hmm.
And return to it in our next meeting.
Mm-hmm. Let's park it for now and return to it in our next meeting.
Good. I will encourage you to slow it all right down for now. Don't feel like you have to rush. Again, guys, general note, we think to make it sound more natural, we have to speak at the speed of light. You don't. It's going to sound way better if you slow it down. It's crystal clear. And I actually understand what you're saying. Okay, so slow it right down. Let's park, like you're thinking about it. Let's park that for now. Slow it down. Yeah, try again.
Let's park that for now and return to it in our next meeting.
Good. Well done. Well done. We were still getting the T coming in a little bit on and return to it and to return to it.
And return.
Yeah.
And return.
Yeah, and return. And again, so again, guys, I'm actually dropping the D on the and return. It's not how it's spelled. That's not how we should say it, but we can do that again. Let's park that for now and return to it. I'm not even saying the D, but I think because you're trying to say the D, it sounds like a T, and then we've got return. And we don't want to return to anything. We want to return later. Good. Really, really good. Well done. Let's just say park.
Park.
Park. Let's park that.
Let's park that.
Good. Make sure it's not park that. Park that.
Let's park that.
Park that.
Let's park that.
Good. Can we watch the intonation now? So it's not just let's park that. Park that. Can you hear that step down that I'm making? Da da. It's quite robotic almost. So can we try? Let's park that. Let's
park that.
Park that.
Park that.
Let's park that.
Let's park that.
Let's park that.
Let's park that.
Good, excellent. I'm trying to break you out of the rhythm a little bit, okay? And that's one thing I think you can do really well is just keep playing around with that intonation and breaking up from that monotony that you're just stuck in a little bit with your own natural accent, which is fine and normal. But I think we can try and break that up a little bit more, okay? So just like we were doing then, just be like, all right, I'm just gonna, I never say it like this in real life, but let's go, let's park that for now and return into the next morning. Like just practice doing things like that just to free it up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Have you got any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, well done. Really, really good. Who's up next? Let's go, Alexandra Yakonina. I can't see all of you, so I'm just going to stop picking people. Let's go.
Sure. Okay. Good morning. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Great. Can we have it even more excited and happy? Like, oh, it's the brightest, bestest day of my life. And it actually genuinely is the biggest pleasure to see you again. You really like this client. Do it again.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, well done. Good morning. Say that for me.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good. You've got a habit of going, good morning. Morning. I'm trying to break you out of it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Better. Nearly there. Let's just go morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Morning. Sing song. I want sing song.
Good morning.
Follow my lead. Everyone do this in your own space. Follow my lead, my love. You're doing really, really well, Alexandra. Morning.
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 Morning. No, can't get it.
Try again. Morning.
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 You're doing it. Yeah, good. Morning.
Morning.
Good. Everyone sing morning to me. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, good. Well done. We're getting there. Well done. Well done. Again, one thing that's really common in British, in our British accents, with some of these common phrases like good morning, good night. We can change them up sometimes, but sometimes there's also a bit of a sing-song quality to them. I've never really heard a British person go, good morning. That's not really how we say good morning. It's either good morning, Cheryl. I really missed you. How was your birthday? Like, do you see how we'll mix it up depending on the circumstances? And so again, I'd like you to keep playing. How would you say, Alexandra, good morning in your British accent to your most favorite client in the world or your best friend at work, and try and find that for me. Okay. I don't think we'll get it right now, but I want you to do that for your homework. Is that okay?
Okay, sure.
Good. And let's just say it's a pleasure to see you again.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to see you again. Can we just lift pleasure up a little bit more? It's a pleasure to see you again.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, slightly little bit more emphasis on it. You're enjoying the word a little bit more. And again, I think for you, one of the best things that you can do is just get creative with it, with your exploration of the word and the accent, and to help find your voice in it a bit more. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you do it. Just have confidence with it and have fun with it. Like, this should be fun, guys, at the end of the day. I know it's pressured and scary and you want to get it right, but it should be fun. We've got to make these things fun. Well done, Alexandra. That was great.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. Yulia, the other one with short hair. Sorry, I should find a better way to say that. Forgive me.
No, that's fine. We have 3 Julias online, so
oh yeah, we do have another one, don't we?
3
Thank you.
Julias. The long hair, the Yakiewicz, and
Yeah,
me.
and you. Goodness me, so many of you. Oh, and a little cat with Olga.
What's the name
Go
of
on then.
the-
What do you want to do?
Well, I'll take the next one, probably. Can we add that to our schedule?
Yeah, really good. Good. With our, can we
Can we add that to our
yeah,
schedule?
can we make it less bouncy and more straight? So can we add that to our schedule? Our schedule.
Just don't emphasize.
Flat,
Can we
yeah.
add that to our schedule?
Yeah, that was spot on. Lovely. Let's just say schedule.
Schedule.
Yeah,
Like
schedule.
you taught with opportunity, or less you.
Yeah, we want the yod in there. So schedule.
You. More
To be
you.
fair, right, this is up for debate actually. You can do either. It depends on you as a personality and your personality, I would say. Schedule. I'd probably say schedule. So actually without the yod really.
Schedule.
But you can say schedule, which would be a little bit crisper. I was trying to get opportunity out of Anastasia earlier, just to try and flex those muscles a little bit, but you can say opportunity. But I could see that was actually probably going to be a bit of a problem moving forward. So that's why I was trying to add that into to get Anastasia get the yod in there more and more precision. Okay, so yeah, good. Let's just see. What do you think sounds better or suits you more? Schedule or schedule?
For me, you is a schedule. It's okay.
Schedule. Okay, great. Let's keep it with schedule then. Can we add that to our schedule?
Can we add that to our schedule?
Yeah.
Schedule. Schedule.
Good. Can I also ask for intonation rather than can we add that to our schedule? Can we add that? Can we change the pitch variation and intonation a little bit there? Can we add that? Can we add that? In fact, let's specify that. Can we add that to the schedule?
Can we add that to our schedule?
Yeah.
Well done.
No, that was good. That was good. You did what I asked for. Again, think about putting it into a context,
that
guys.
to our
It's going to
schedule.
help. Say that again.
Can we add that to our schedule?
Yeah, really, really good. Lovely. Yeah. Always put it into a context that actually makes sense to you. The more you can visualize what you're saying and why you're saying it, the clearer you're going to be at communicating it and getting it across in your British accent. Okay. Any questions?
No.
That was good.
Thank
Well
you.
done. You're
Nice
welcome.
phrases, by the way. Very good. Very good.
Thanks. I was rustling those up and I thought, oh, what's going to work? I'm not too sure. Great. Elena, Sidorova, please.
All right. So I'm signing off now for the weekend. Have a good one.
Yeah, really, really good. I'm signing off now. Let's just squish that all together. I'm signing off now.
I'm signing off now.
Good. Well done. Good. No. Rather than no. Can I have now? Can we make it come around and forward? Now.
Now.
Yeah, now.
Now.
I'm signing off now.
I'm signing off now.
Way better. Well done. For the weekend.
For the weekend.
Yeah, again, and on weekend, we don't want to make it a weekend. Can we try a weekend? Let's keep that width actually again for the weekend.
Weekend.
Yeah, for the weekend.
Weekend. For the weekend.
Yeah, well done. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Yeah, good. I'm careful we don't get that V back again. Have a good one. No, have a good one. Try again.
Have a good one.
Yeah, good. Well done. Lovely. Really, really good. I think the biggest thing for you was on that now and the E sound. So I think it's clearly a bit of a width thing that we might need to work on a little bit. So fireworks from you. Woohoo. Try and it's because I always do this gesture and they think it's like 2 thumbs up. So yeah, just practice keeping that width happening. So not keeping everything too tight here. Yeah. Open to a little bit more. Pucker smiling will help you. Any questions?
No, thank you so much.
You're welcome. We are running out of time, guys, but I want to get through everyone. If you're happy to stick around, I'm happy to overrun by 10 minutes or so, just to quickly whiz through. And then I will just stay on for another 5 minutes if you've got any questions about anything in particular. Is that okay? We're going to keep this short and sharp. Irina, please, you're up next.
Okay, let's try. I want the phrase, can you give us your opinion and insight here?
Yeah, lovely. Here, not here.
Here.
Good. Can you see what I'm doing and what you're not doing currently? You're going here, and I'm going here. Can you see I'm actively smiling? Yeah, get those cheeks out, babes. Here. Better. And you kept it flat. Much better. Well done. Oh, I've lost it now. Where is it? Can you give us your opinion? Is there a particular word in that you're struggling with in your mind?
I'm not sure, actually. I don't think so.
Okay, just say opinion.
Opinion.
Yeah, that's lovely. Insight.
Insight.
Yeah, good. Make sure it's insight and not inside. Okay?
Insight.
So your insight.
Insight.
Beautiful. Can you give us your opinion and insight here?
Can you give us your opinion and insight here?
Excellent. The biggest thing that I heard, the here kind of went back to the old ways again, but that's fine. Can you give us? I think something happened on you. So just make sure it's can we just try can you give us?
Can you give us?
Yeah, can you give us? So again, I think you're schwaring it, which is fine, but can we just try can you rather than can you? Can you?
Can you?
Yeah, can you give us?
Can you give us?
Yeah, and now let's try can you give us?
Can you give us?
Yeah, okay, good. I actually think can is a bit stronger than kun. And again, if you're in a professional environment and you're asking for someone's opinion and insight, I'd probably say, can you give us this thing? As opposed to, can you do that thing for me? It's a bit more casual when we add the schwa in there. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say the schwa in the can? So we've got kun or can, same word, just said slightly differently, depending on the situation and how we're phrasing it. I thought that was really good though. Any questions?
No, thank you.
That was lovely. Well done, Arena. Beautiful. Get that smile happening more for me, and that will help you with your hair. Fantastic. Olga, you're up next.
Well, thank you, because the next one is my favorite phrase. Congratulations on a hugely successful month.
Yeah, fantastic. That's my favorite as well. Hugely. Can we try on hugely? We don't want to make the L too thick and that ending of the word too heavy. Hugely. If anything, it's the huge that's really important. Yeah. Hugely. Again?
Hugely.
Yeah, good. So I want a lighter L. When we do L sounds and shapes, there's two different options. We've got a light L and a dark L. So on the word little, the first L is what we call a light L because it's a bit lighter, yeah? La 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 la, li, 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 li. But on the ul, that's a dark L because we're really having to kind of like meeting it up a little bit, yeah? Little. It's a bit richer. This, I want a light L, please. So let's just go li, 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 li.
Li, 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 li.
Lovely, hugely.
Lovely, hugely.
Yeah, better, much better. Well done. So,
hugely.
yeah, lovely, hugely. Yeah, think lovely, hugely.
Lovely.
Same Lee on the end of that. Just say congratulations for me.
Congratulations.
One more time.
Congratulations.
Yeah, good. So congratulations. I'm hearing congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So again, on the con can be a schwa, congratulations, and the stress has to be on that gratch. Okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. And yeah, and the second one on that la. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well done, well done. One more time.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's something else I can give you. Congratulations. I feel like there's something else I want to give you. Say it one more time for me.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, on the end, shuns. Can we make that really ugly? Shuns.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that was it. Shuns.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so it's not shons or shuns. It's shuns. A little bit more meatiness at the end. Congratulations. And there is like a rhythm to it, isn't there, guys? Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, better. I think it's just playing around with that kind of rhythm of the word a little bit and enjoying it a little bit more and riding the natural wave it gives you. Does that make sense, Olga?
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. Any questions?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Lovely. Who's up next? Anastasia, please.
If anyone needs anything else, follow up with me after 3 p.m.
I loved how you said, if anyone needs anything else. That was like spot on Britishism, I would say. Lovely. The next thing, just say follow up with me after 3 p.m.
Okay. Follow up with me after 3 p.m.
Yeah, great. We just need a little bit more specificity on that. It's kind of sounding a bit like flat. Follow. Let's just say follow.
Follow.
Yeah, follow. And let's try and avoid a follow. Can we just have follow? Flatter.
Follow.
More direct.
Follow.
Follow. Can you think follow? You're kind of resting on a creak on there. I actually want you to commit through the word a little bit more and keep it on voice. So it's not follow, it's follow.
Low.
Can you just say low?
Low.
Good. Can you think high as you say low? Low.
Low.
Great. So it's on voice now. Before you're giving me low. You're putting it on your creak. Okay. You're not letting your vocal folds quite connect, which is fine. It's perfectly healthy to do that. But I want more voice. I want to keep it on voice. Okay. Follow. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, she sings. Follow up. There it is. Yes. And that matches what you were doing before at the opening of the sentence. Follow up with me after 3 p.m.
Follow up with me after 3 p.m.
Much better. Well done. Final thing, 3 p.m. Let's just make sure it's not 3. We don't want to slur it. 3.
3 p.m. 3 p.m.
3, not tree. 3.
3.
Close, well done. So what I want to, you can see on my tongue, what my tongue is doing. I'm getting it under those teeth. I'm making a nice big blow. It requires a good
3.
diaphragmatic connection.
3.
Again.
3.
Yes,
3.
that's what we're after. 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Yeah, good. And you can also just say, follow up with me after 3. Just say that.
Follow up with me after 3.
Yeah, good. Well done. Well done. And be careful, after doesn't become after, and it is after. After, like piper. Yeah, Peter, piper.
After.
Yeah, let's just
After
try it.
3. After 3.
After 3.
After 3.
Good. Careful, careful. Interesting. I wish I had more time, but I'll leave it there. I want you to work on that yourself because you were starting to get it. After 3, not
After 3.
After 3.
After okay. After 3.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I know you can do it. Just keep practicing it for me, okay? It's just that precision and getting that tongue loose at the end. And what will help is all those little tapped exercises we do. Ta 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 ta, la 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 la, la 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 la. Just practicing getting that tongue engaging and releasing as it needs to, especially in the tip for you, I think would be good. Well done, Anastasia. Any questions?
No, thank you.
You're very welcome. Kirill. Am I saying that right, actually? Kirill.
Yeah, that was perfect. That was actually
great.
perfect. Like, I'm actually impressed, to be honest.
It's because I do all these exercises every day, guys.
I believe so. I believe so.
Anyway, right, go on then. Off we go.
Honestly, don't know. I would take. Let's take number 8. It's a long one. Make sure you put tomorrow's call in your diary or calendar next week.
I realize as well that one's kind of like a bit convoluted because you're saying it's tomorrow's call, but you want it in next week. But is that because it's
Yeah, exactly.
But
exactly.
hey, that sort of thing is said all the time, isn't it? Right, put tomorrow's call in next week for the next week after the next month. Okay, good. Just say calendar.
Calendar.
Yeah, okay, good. Diary.
Diary.
Yeah, okay. Can you just say make sure you put tomorrow's call?
Make sure you put tomorrow's call.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, it's this dark elk call. Make sure you put tomorrow's call. We don't want to pull it back too much in the back of the throat. All, making it a very rich dark L. If anything, again, let's keep it a bit lighter. Call. Lip round for me. So we're almost cheating it and getting really lazy with making the sound how it should be said, which is call. But actually, we often in modern contemporary British, we'll just say call. Again.
So basically, the L is like silent, right?
Yeah. So it's like a silent L with the added lip rounding of a W. Cool. Try again.
Call.
Good. I actually want less tip of the tongue and more lip rounding. Cool. That's it. Cool. Can you just say tomorrow's call?
Tomorrow's call.
Good. Well done. I would say practice that because obviously I don't know any of you all particularly well, but I do try and pick up on like the vibe of who you are and how you might sound in your British accent. And I definitely think you're more of a cool than a call or a call kind of thing in your British accent. So I'd maybe just practice that and have a little, you'll hear, like if you look at some contemporary artists in the UK, I'm sure you'll hear that when they speak. Good. I feel like there's one more thing. Just say call in your diary. Just put call in your diary. Say that.
Put call in your diary. Put call in your diary.
Call in your diary.
Call in your diary.
Yeah, good. Call in your diary. Can you hear the rhythm? Dun 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 dun.
Call in your diary.
Yeah, good. I think riding that and letting that intonation guide you would help as well. But I thought it was really good, man.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Any questions?
No, not really. Thank you.
Splendid. I've just done something to my screen and it's completely confused me. Hang on. There we go. Who hasn't been yet on the... Hello, Ola. Yes, you go.
I would pick the number 3 and it would be, can we add that to our schedule?
Yeah, lovely. Let's be specific as well. Are we adding that to our schedule?
Can we add that to our schedule?
Yeah, good. Well done. Good. I was just, again, breaking up that intonation and seeing what else you can emphasize. And that changed your pitch and variation up a lot. Well done. Can you just say add that?
Add that.
Yeah. That. So rather than that, can I have that? Can I let the tongue release after making the TH before it comes back up to the T again? That. That. Can you see the space in my mouth in that word?
That.
Yeah, that.
That.
Yeah, better. Okay, good. That. And now actually what I would like is a little bit more, because we've got the kind of length happening a bit more, the bounce there, that. I don't want it to become that. I want it still to be quite a flat A sound. So that. There's also, can you see my lips are kind of smiling a little bit? That. One more time.
That.
Good. Well done. Really, really good. Can you just say the whole tongue twister again?
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll try. Can we add that to our schedule?
Yeah, okay, lovely. Can we add that? And now let's take out that isn't that important now, so let's just make it a bit more monotonous. Can we add that to our schedule?
Can we add that to our schedule?
Yeah, really good. Our schedule. With the hour, can we get it more flat? Our.
Oh,
Yeah, our schedule.
our schedule.
Really ugly, isn't it? It doesn't sound as nice as our. Our. A bit like a buzzer. Does that make sense what I was saying about our? And our. Excellent. And just say schedule.
Schedule.
Again.
Schedule.
Yeah, okay, good. Schedule. Rather than schedule, can I try schedule?
Schedule.
Yeah. So again, intonation wise, we don't want, even though it's a question and I think you want to go up at the end, just be aware, sometimes we can still ask a question and go down at the end of the inflection. The inflection can still go down at the end of the sentence. And just have a little listen out.
The way it should be. Can you please read back?
Can I please what? Sorry.
Can you read it back? The
Oh,
tongue
yes, of
twister,
course.
so I can follow.
Good. Yeah. So can we add that to our schedule?
Can we add that to our schedule?
Lovely. I think it was really good. Well done. We'll park it there. Ola, well done. Any questions?
No, I don't have. Thank you so much.
Splendid. You're welcome. Has everyone been on those statements? I think. Elena? No?
Yes, I think
You
I'm the last
did.
one again.
Come back.
Okay,
Queen.
so
Right, what do you do?
what are you doing for lunch today? Are you going to the canteen?
I'm actually having eggs on toast in my living room. Very good. Lovely. What are you doing? What are you doing for lunch? Can we free that up a little bit? And let's drop the T almost on what. So it's not what are you doing? It's what are you doing?
What are you doing for lunch today? Are
Well
you
done.
going to the canteen?
Yeah, really, really good. Lovely glottal on what. I'd actually encourage you to let that go a little bit more. It doesn't have to be quite as aggressive. What are you doing? Let's just say that. What are you doing? Again?
What are you doing?
Good. Careful it doesn't become why are you doing? It's what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Good. Well done. Fantastic. What are you doing? Can you just say canteen?
Canteen.
Yeah, good. Let's make sure it's still canteen.
Canteen.
They're not canteen, canteen.
Canteen.
Spot on. That's exactly it. Good. Again, with you, that was really lovely. Like the way you kind of came in with that energy. I think the more you commit to that energy and finding your own voice in your British accent and your personality, letting your personality come through. And that's a note for all of you guys. The more you can let your personality come through, the more like it is that you're going to get like the spot on British accent that you're after. So make sure you do try and get that personality coming through. That was really good. Elena, have you got any questions?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's park it there. Guys, is that, oh wait, is there another Yulia that's not been? No, you went earlier, didn't you? I think you did. Did you? Yulia Yakivets? Or are you hiding?
Yeah, that's me.
Have you been? Do you want to go?
No, I haven't been. Okay, let's try.
Let's do something.
Okay,
Guys,
so I will try the second one.
Go on then.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, lovely. Pleasure to see you again. Can we try the sing-song British way of good morning?
Good morning.
Spot on. Lovely. It's a pleasure to see you again. Again, let's pluck out pleasure. Let's make that really, really, really pleasurable.
It's pleasure. Something French is coming from me.
Go on, you can do it.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, lovely. Well done. Well done. See you. Make sure we see you as well. We've got that lovely you and not you. See you again. I want to see you again. Let's really get that lip rounding on you.
See you again.
better, much better. Yeah, just these little telltale signs again. But yeah, really, really good. I think personality on a sentence like this makes all the difference, and you really delivered it then. So well done. Have you got any questions about that sentence?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Amazing, you're so welcome. Guys, we've totally overrun, but it usually happens because I get so excited and want to give you loads of information. That was amazing. You're all so fabulous. Well done for focusing and working really, really hard in the session. If anyone's got any questions, I'm happy to just hang around for 5 minutes, but if you do need to go and dilly-dally on your way to your weekend, please do. But it's been a pleasure to meet you and work with you today, and just keep working. And yeah, if you've got any questions, just let me know. All right.
Thank you a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll send
you.
all of the text
you.
to Maria, or maybe Olga, if you want to give me your email address, maybe now.
Can I text it to the chat right now?
Yeah. Do that, and then I can just email it straight away because I don't actually have Maria's deets. It went through Lilo, but yeah, good. Well done, guys.
Thank you very
good to
much.
see you. You're welcome.
Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Thank
Have a
you.
great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a
Bye.
great
You're
weekend.
welcome.
Bye.
See you, darlings. Beautiful effort. If anyone's got any questions, I'm going to stick around for a few beats, so don't be afraid.
Actually, I wanted to ask you if you can advise some, I don't know, materials, videos, or something that we can do at home without you.
Yeah. I mean, I've got usually with my sessions that I do with Lilo and her course. So she does a really good course, this Lilo lady who Maria found me through. She does a great kind of course where you're actually doing it in a group with each other. So that's an option. But also I put all my videos that I do with her on my YouTube channel. So I think YouTube is just the best, because I think the best thing you can do is actually find a YouTuber who you resonate with, who's from England and has the voice that you want, and just copy them, rather than following necessarily like a woman like, so we're looking at the diphthong today of this, and teaching you it. I actually think it's better to listen more and practice through that and watching what they're doing. I think that is the best and quickest way you're going to get better at it. And you're going to hear more usual kind of phrases and things that are being said by like contemporary British people, rather than posh people that are trying to teach you about phonetics. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, and I mean, shameless plug, but I do put all of this stuff up on my YouTube channel as well, so you can probably watch that and learn things from that too. And I do want to put a few more little bits and bobs up just to help people with their accent work, so maybe check mine out, but do have a little look around as well. But yeah, does that help?
Yeah, you have a viewer on YouTube now.
Yeah, find me. I'm the British acting coach on YouTube. I do mostly like acting stuff, but since meeting Lilo, and I do have a huge interest in accents and dialects, I do want to put more of that stuff up, or I might start an extra channel just doing that. I'm not sure yet, so I don't know. But yeah, that's that. Any other questions or thoughts, my dears?
From me, no, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
No, it was amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Yulia. It was really good to meet you. Well done. Really, really good. Alexandra, anything you want to add?
No, everything is perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay, lovely. Good. I'm really, really glad. Really good to meet you all. Just look after yourselves. And yeah, if you've got any questions in the meantime and can get hold of me, just ask away. Okay?
Sure.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
And you guys. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.